Yo, 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 yo. Are we live? Are we good? Can everybody hear me? Hopefully we straight. Let me check out everywhere. Let me check out everywhere. Hopefully we straight though. We should be straight. Oh yeah, we straight. We straight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Check out over here on the Sis Live. Hell yeah. You know, we low key rooting for the Packers tonight anyway, y'all. That's how we looking at it. Even though we mad at how the Cowboys is moving, we can't root for no NFC East team. That's just not gonna happen over here. You feel me? There we go. What y'all got tonight? Who y'all got tonight? Like I said, I'm going for the Manders. I'm going for the Manders. I mean, no, I'm lying. My bad. I'm going for the Packers. You ain't hear me say the Manders. I'm going for the Packers. We should be straight. I might go to the big boys too. I might go to the big TV tonight. I don't know. My little TV on my table acting like it wanna act funny and shit. Make sure y'all here Monday, man. We going live. First hit, first down. You know what I'm saying? Week 2, this is episode 1 though. Yeah. They're gonna have to they're definitely gonna have to make sure that they maintain those rush lanes against against JD5 for real. Be out here though. Shit. Let's get Jaden Daniels the fuck up out of here. Let's get the Commanders the fuck up out of here. I'm rooting for the Packers tonight, as you guys can see. Go Pack, go. Go Pack, go. You feel me? We are live over on Assist Live too. You guys want to go over there and be able to sync with the game clock with your boy. You guys tell me what y'all think. What y'all think about my picks? What y'all think about my picks for this week, huh? Here go the picks that we had up for this week. You guys let me know what y'all think. You guys let me know what y'all think about these picks that we got up for this week. As you guys can see, we got Packers winning tonight. Of course, the game that I'm most intrigued about is the Cowboys and the Giants. And of course, we have the Cowboys winning that game. To round out the NFC East, we have the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Eagles in the Super Bowl rematch. My upset of the week, personally, is going to be the Colts over the Broncos. I just think that the Broncos is struggling. Is going to struggle a little bit on offense, for real, in my opinion. I was really close to picking the Saints over San Fran, especially after the Brock Purdy news, but I just couldn't pull myself to do that, for real. I couldn't. Like, I ain't even going front. I ain't even going bullshit, y'all. Saw Dallas lost a DB again. Deron Bland is out again. That man's injury prone like a motherfucker at this point. But he got a foot injury. Who else we got? Jadeveon Clowney visit Dallas. I think that he had visited him yesterday or day before yesterday. No contract was signed. They don't look like they came away with any type of agreement. So he's still a free agent. But I ain't tripping about that, though. I ain't really tripping about that. You guys tell me what y'all think about these picks right here, huh? Who y'all got this week? Who y'all got this week? Watching the picks for tonight's game on Prime, and Ryan Fitzpatrick is the only one that went for the Manders, so they might fuck around and win this game, man. I hope not. I hope not. Oh shit, this nigga pulled a Commander's jersey out the gumbo, out the stew pot. The fuck? I ain't never in my life experienced no shit like that. Out the stew pot. Like I said, you guys let me know. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all got up there? Who y'all got this week on y'all pick 'em list and shit? That's mine's right there, though. That's mine's right there, though. Making sure my shit was working right. My shit was acting funny on my phone. Yo, man, they be having Marshawn Lynch just go out and do these little side missions and shit. This motherfucker be doing everything. I saw him on the sidelines taking pictures this past week. He fucking with a dog trainer or some shit like that. Oh nah, it just look like he fucking with somebody at a At a farm or some shit. They fucking with somebody at a farm and shit. Make sure y'all here Monday for the first episode of First Hit, First Down. You feel me? You feel me? First hit, first down. What? 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 I do that shit all night. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I do that shit all night. It should be a good game though tonight. These two teams that people expect to be in the playoffs. That boy Marshawn Lynch be out here like just living, boy. I ain't even mad at him either. I ain't even mad at my guy. Let him do his thing. I'm just making sure everything is working right. We over on Assist Live, on YouTube, on Facebook. I would have did TikTok, but they be bullshitting. Let's get this going tonight. This should be a good game tonight, man. For real. For real. Like I said, this is my picks for the weeks right here. This is my picks for the week. Y'all gotta give me y'all joint. Y'all gotta give me y'all joint, y'all picks of the week. Y'all gotta give me y'all picks of the week. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong on mine too. If I missed any of some shit. Y'all let me know what's up. Because honestly, I think these is pretty damn good for real. I don't think I'm gonna go 16 for 16, but hell, I might be close. You feel me? I don't think this is a bad set of picks for real. Now, on some parlay shit, on some, you know what I'm saying, gambling shit, I don't know if they're gonna win by the points or anything like that. But I'm pretty confident in the picks that I had. Low key, another bold prediction or my underdog of the week pick is Atlanta over Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? I think they might steal that jump. You know what I'm saying? But out of all the games, I think that might be the only game that you could look at and be like, I don't know about that one. Even if you're looking at the Denver and Indianapolis game, because like I said, I feel like Denver offense is their weak spot, but they might prove me completely wrong. Hell, the Bears might go into Detroit and beat the Lions and shit. We don't know, especially based off of the way that the Lions looked offensively last week. Now I don't know if Ben Johnson not being there is a direct effect to that, but I tell you this, not necessarily helping the situation. Him not being there, you feel me? We gotta see what this shit looking like. Like I said, we rooting for the Packers tonight. I was gonna wear my Brett Favre jersey, but I ain't feel like it. Shit. Turn this up a little bit. Go Pack, go type shit. Go Pack, go type shit. Like I said, that's my picks for the week right there, y'all. Get it back. Let's get it back. I don't like Jordan Love, bro. I don't think Jordan Love is like that, but you know, maybe that's just me. You feel me? And if you watching, you know what I'm saying, the Thursday night games on Prime and you're not watching that joint on Prime Vision, you missing out. That joint's so dope for real. Uh-huh. You can't stop Micah. Only thing that can stop Micah is Micah. And with some people believe a strong run game and shit. I think you get the ball out quick, you get the ball out fast. A lot of you know what I'm saying, screens, short passes, underneath shit. One read type of Jones, moving the pocket, getting Jayden on the move. Just not too many deep drops, not too many 5 to 7 step drops. And for real, it's gonna be a lot of 3-step drops. If any drops, shit might just be get the ball, toss that bitch for real. With Mike on the edge, he might be, you know what I'm saying, he might be a week healthier for real. So you don't know what you're getting coming off that edge. All I know is he's one of the best edge rushers in the league. So Cliff Kingsbury and that Commanders offense better get prepared to deal with him and the rest of those boys on that defensive line for real, yo. That's what I'm saying. Watching that Packers game last week against Detroit, their defense is way better, even like than what we expected without Michael on the field. So when he got on the field, it just boosted them tremendously, yo. Like, I ain't gonna front, bro. I'm kind of heated about that trade, boy. I'm kind of pissed off about that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. But you gotta give credit where credit is due. The Packers put a pretty solid defense together. At least they front seven is pretty fucking solid right now and shit. They just gotta have that pass rush get there before the quarterback get the chance to read the defense, because I don't think they're gonna be able to hold too much shit on the back end. You feel me? I don't know what's up with my little TV and why my little TV be acting funny and shit. Whenever I be trying to watch goddamn TV on this motherfucker. But then as soon as I go over to the big TV, it's cool. See, I don't be trying to do the big TV because I can't really see what's going on in the chat when I'm looking up there and shit. Debo Samuel, punk ass. He had a touchdown last week though. You gotta give him respect. Hey, them, I ain't gonna front, yo. Them Packer jerseys, the whole uniforms is tough. The Packers uniforms is tough. I ain't gonna front. Them Jones fire. For real. No bullshit. With the white helmets, with the white shirts and shit, them Jones fire, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Hold on. Hold on, because we about to switch to the big TV and I don't want to get copyright infringement for having the camera up there. So we moving this bitch over and down. We gonna come over here. Now the little TV want to be acting like it's cool now. Ain't had no problems. Can't launch this joint without an update right now. That's probably what it is. Probably the update. I probably should have updated that bitch. We ain't tripping though. Like I said, we gonna I don't even trip. We're gonna get this shit going with the goddamn big TV, because the little TV been acting funny and shit. But I'm rooting for the Packers. We can't have the Commanders win shit. There's still nothing but love for Micah, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? At least with me, for me and shit. You know, it's nothing but love for Micah and shit. If you're gonna watch this shit, you gotta watch this shit on Prime Vision, yo. It's the best way to watch it, for real. The best way to watch it. So they was talking about Jayden Daniels coming out of last week's game with a wrist injury. I feel like stop having so many design runs for these guys, man. Just let them run naturally. You feel me? Like, don't try to force that shit. You force it could get them hurt. Let them run when they see a lane, or as the last resort type shit. I mean, Micah said Texas Roadhouse is his favorite restaurant out in Wisconsin. Them all white jerseys is fire, boy. Them all white Packer jerseys is too tough. I'm not even on front. I'm not even on front. Them Jones clean. Washington 1-0. Packers 1-0. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, they beat the shit out of Lions this past Sunday, boy. They beat the brakes out of the Lions this past this past motherfucking Sunday, boy. I'm telling y'all, if Green Bay defense is actually as good as it looked this past Sunday, it's gonna be a problem for everybody in this league. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. And then Washington beat the Giants in the opener, and that's like having a bye week, nigga. That was another preseason game. They don't count. Hopefully Dallas take care of business though, because I'm talking shit. It's gonna be a good game though. Jayden Daniels gonna be out there running though. He's gonna be out there running. I don't think you're gonna be able to do as many design runs. I mean, you might be able to. They're gonna try it at least. I know they're gonna try that RPO. Excuse me, I'm already yawning this shit. They don't look. That's not a good look for your boy. They got the Sax player up there. They got the sax player up there. Or a trumpet, whatever. Making sure everything was good. All right, as long as we cool, we cool. You feel me? Let's get this shit going, y'all. It's gonna be a good game tonight. Kicking off week 2. Like I said, here go our picks for here go my picks for week 2. Every game for week 2, including tonight's game and the Monday night game. It's all up there. You feel me? Y'all go ahead, y'all let me know what y'all picks is, and let me know if y'all think that my picks are good. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I heard the birds flying over. Let's go. All right, we got another commercial and shit. Let me set up my shit. Hold up. Let me set up my shit on Assist Live.
Thank you.
How about them Cowboys?
I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Oh shit, let me close that down. Alright. This motherfucker start, then we good. It's sync and everything, you feel me? Like I said, guys, we out here rooting for the Packers. We want the Packers to win. There we go. We want the Packers to win. I was going to pick the Packers defense up on my fantasy league. If you guys could see the fantasy league trophy in the background right there, up for the grabbing to the winner of the Wake and Bake Podcast Fantasy League and shit. A league of 10 managers. And we all in there fighting for the right to get this goddamn championship. After week 1, I think I'm number 3 in the league right now. With a good dub coming off of week 1. I actually played my co-host this week, so he better have his shit together. Podcast will be back soon. The Wake and Bake Podcast will be back soon. In the meantime, though, you guys could always tune in on Mondays. More than likely, it's going to be in the morning time, but I don't want to give you guys no goddamn actual time to hold me to it. So but it's definitely going to be on Mondays and shit. But you know, first hit, first down. You know, take that first hit in the morning or afternoon or whatever time you're waking up with your boy and come talk some football. You feel me? We're gonna get up to the point where we actually get the phone lines popping and you motherfuckers can call in and tell me your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Via phone lines rather than actually being in the comments. I know sometimes people don't like to type as much. I'm the same way for real. All right, y'all. Look like we're getting ready to start. I expect Jayden Daniels to remain consistent, but definitely expect him to take a step back from what he showed last year, just because that's just the natural progression of these quarterbacks when they come in like that. A lot of the guys come in, if you come in hot as a rookie, that second season with the defensive coordinators having tape on you and finding out what you like and don't like and how you know what I'm saying, are uncomfortable in certain coverages or certain situations, they're going to use that against you. So I expect it to happen this year. And like I said, I don't expect him to fold. I expect him to remain consistent, but I do expect him to take a step back from what he was last year. Jordan Love looked like Jason Tatum's stepsister. Dan Quinn, Matt LaFleur. Matt LaFleur and Dan Quinn. Let me make sure I got my clock ready for to be synced over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. There we go. Them all white Jones is tough though. I ain't gonna front. The helmet set it off. Not with motherfuckers with that Guardian cap on though. Look what they come out. Look like they came out 11 personnel. Yeah. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, and running back in the backfield. Josh Jacobs, right at the gut. Gaining 2-3 yards. 4. Let's go. Let's go. Nice little pickup from Josh Jacobs. Yo, like I said, them uniforms clean the motherfucker, boy. If I was the Packers, I would wear them bitches in like a snowstorm. Really fuck up the opponents. You know what I'm saying? Point of view. We had somebody coming in motion. Number 30 back into the backfield. 2 wide receiver set. Another 2-yard run. Josh Jacobs for a 2-yard run up the gut. 2 commanders combined for the tackle. All right, what we looking at? Got 3 receivers in the tight end. We got 11 personnel again. 13 in motion, wide open, bang, nice. Came out in motion, ran a little out route. Marshawn Lattimore pushed him out of bounds for a first down. Yeah, they was a man-to-man. Bang. Yeah, he just used the leverage against him. Number 13 back in motion to the bottom of the screen. Play action. Love outside the 13 again. Looked like he just ran the same goddamn route to the opposite side of the field. Yeah. Basically ran the same route on the opposite side of the field. Marshawn Lattimore. We got number 11 in motion. Fake end around. Josh Jacobs made the first man miss, was able to gain a yard before he got tackled. Josh Jacobs is a big guy. No diddy. I didn't know he was, you know what I'm saying? That boy had 1,300 yards last year. 15 rushing touchdowns, 4.4 average on the ground. It's a hell of a fucking year last year. We got tight end in motion. Play action, pass across the middle to Romeo Doubs, and it looked like we got a flag, maybe holding or pass interference on Marshon Lattimore. That's what it looked like, at least. Let me see what Lattimore looked like. Lattimore been getting picked on. Honestly, you might want to, you could say Romeo Doubs did illegal hands to their face for real off of the release. But it seemed like they're picking on Marshon Lattimore. But they going after him. We got two high safeties on the defense side. Oh, false start. Look like we got a false start in the offense. Look like we got a false start in the offense. We got a false start. Oh, I pushed the wrong goddamn button. My bad, y'all. There we go. Yeah, we got a false start in the offense. They moving back 5. Let's go 1st to 15 from their own 25. All right, I think not from their own 25. My bad. From the from Washington's 45. Shit. Going deep. Oh, almost had Wicks. Almost had 13. Looked like it was going down the middle of the field. Looked like a little seam or a post or somehow. Nah, yeah, he just running the seam. Just out in front of him. Just out in front of him. He's solid though. He was there. I forgot Von Miller was over there with Washington. 85 tight end coming down the motion. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. He goes to one of them, which is Romeo Doubs, with that ugly ass Guardian cap on. Excuse me. It's 3rd and 9. Matt LaFleur over there look like he having a heart attack. He's snapping. Like we got a hold on the offensive line. Oh, what a dot. It ain't even gonna matter. It was a touchdown. He threw a touchdown to number 11, but that shit not even gonna matter because of the hold. And number 11 looked like he got injured because of, or he might have just fell on the ball. Number 71, the right tackle that's replacing the starter right now that got injured in week 1. 11 Reed looked like he might have got the wind knocked out of him. Oh, he got a fracture. He was playing through it, so he just landed on the shit. Oh yeah, that's a hole. He choking that man. He choking that man. You can't do that. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to be choking people like that, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Reed is back though. I mean, well, he's jogging off the field. I ain't gonna say he's back in the game. All right, we got 3rd and 19. They lost 10 yards, of course, on that holding play. Most coaches either throw, you know what I'm saying, like a screen, or they might just run the ball right here. Matt LaFleur don't seem like that type of coach. He seems like the type of coach that try to go deep. Again, that's 2 plays in a row that he just went deep on. He connected on one of them. Hell, if he get the time, honestly, I won't be shocked if they try to get in this play. Yeah, not. Brooks got all the way down to the 32-yard line, about, you know what I'm saying, maybe 2-3 yards away from the first down. It looked like that Jordan Love is rushing them up to the line to either try to get these guys to come off sides or maybe actually go for it. It's 4th and 3, a long 3. Oh, they going for it. And he threw that bitch deep, and he got him, man. Oh, he underthrew him. He had him. He underthrew his ass. 23 Amos was able to get his hand in there late. He had him wide ass open, and he underthrew it. I think he was just trying to make sure the ball got there. You know what I'm saying? Like one of them type throws when you just trying to kind of put it like right there and shit. But that's what I got from that, for real, y'all. Damn. Let me go over here to assist live and run one for the cardio. You feel me? Run one for the cardio over on Assist Live. See, I want to see if it's working on the small TV, because I want to be able to have, you know what I'm saying, conversation with you guys and not breaking my neck looking up at the goddamn TV. You feel me? Let's see. If this joint working, we're gonna turn this TV off and shit. But damn, that could have been like, that's 2 touchdowns right there that was taken off the board, basically. The one for holding on the right tackle, and then the one that he just underthrew when he had the man open and shit. But I don't see, you know what I'm saying, maybe a little bit with the running game, they're having some problems running the ball right now. But with the exception of the penalties, they haven't had no issues moving the ball on that first drive against that Washington defense. So that's something to keep our eyes on as Cowboy fans. You feel me? I don't even know, y'all. I don't think this joint gonna work. This joint barely even loading right now. You feel me? So we're gonna keep it on the big TV. We're gonna keep it on the big TV. Jordan Love, man, I can't believe you did that shit, bro. You
Move this
come
man.
on, man. Come on, Jordan. Come on, man. You supposed to put that shit where it was supposed to be at. You can't be out here bullshitting, bro. You gotta do this for us, not just for the Packers fan, but for the NFC East. Well, for the Cowboys fan. Fuck that shit. Shout out to Sterling Sharp. That's where I got my middle name from. All right. Commanders got the ball. 2 receivers wide. 2 tight ends tight on the inside. And he throws a check down to his running back, Austin Ekeler. Nice tackle from 58 of Green Bay. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. Calm down, LaFleur. Calm down, LaFleur. Gucci man, LaFleur. Got somebody coming. Zach Ertz coming in motion. Jayden Daniels drop back. Rolling out to his right, cutting back across the field. And he's getting sacked behind the line. You're not going to be able to do that shit against this defense, bro. You should know better than that. So Michael was being held. That was a hella pursuit by the defensive line by Green Bay, for real. Number one at the top of the screen, Michael Parsons with his hand on the ground. Just beat a double team, almost got a sack. And he had to drop it down. So it looked like they playing some type of zone on the back end. And just letting they front four, front seven go to work for real. Looking like just rip through that one. Tyler Biadasz, get off of me, bro. You not playing with me. Jaden Daniels like, I can't get rid of this motherfucker. I thought once he left Dallas, I wouldn't have to see his ass again. 4th and 4, we got a Washington punt. Oh, what a tackle. Oh. I don't know. They ain't gonna get no flag for that. Is he? They get a flag for that? Yeah, they flagged him for it. They flagged him for it. That was a hell of a punt, and that was great punt coverage from number 35 for real, y'all. And I think he might have just ruined it by doing that little extra shit at the end with the tackle. Oh, okay. No foul on the play. Never mind. So it looked like he got tackled around like the 1 or 2 yard line. Hell of a play for the Commanders special teams. Golden, you gotta know, I understand that you're trying to make plays, bro, and that's a rookie mistake. But one thing you gotta make sure you do is let that bitch go into the goddamn end zone, bro. You don't motherfucking you don't catch that one. You feel me? You let that one go into the end zone. That shit. We're gonna run one for the cardio over on the Assist Live. Shout out to all my people fucking with us over there on the Assist Live too. You feel me? Golden, the punt returner. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro.
Boo this man!
Sorry, bro. We gotta boo this man. Come on, bro. What you thinking? What you thinking? You let that punt go into the end zone. You don't fuck around the way you fucked around. You feel me? Why would you even fuck around like that? Come on, y'all. Y'all better than that, ain't y'all? Put your offense in a horrible position, though. In a horrible position. And they're gonna come out the first couple of plays, probably run the ball and shit. What you really should do is, you know what I'm saying, probably try to throw something quick. But then again, they might sit on that shit. You never know. They might sit on it, waiting for it, and then they got to pick 6. So don't listen to me. I'm just a fan that's sitting at home watching this motherfucker. While we at it, let's show our picks of the week. You guys let me know if you matching it or not. You guys let me know if this is a good, set of picks for week 2. All right, we're gonna try to bring it back to the little TV and shit. We're gonna try to bring it back to the little TV and shit. Like I said, my neck hurting looking up on that TV the whole time and shit, trying to watch this shit. I ain't even going front. Right? Like I said, we gotta go to Prime Vision too. I just realized I was watching this shit normally. All right, Washington back at their own goddamn 2 or 3. Going this short to the tight end. Tight end is going to go get some space for him. Nice first down. Nice first down. I like that. There we go. Prime Vision. Let's watch that in Prime Vision. With the next gen stats and all that good shit. Oh, they saying the boy Reed is fucked up, low key. They say he hoit. He'd hoit. All right, what we looking at? We got one receiver, 3 tight ends, and the running back. Got the receiver in motion. Wide ass open is Tucker Kraft, and he's on the run. Hell of a play, hell of a route. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Way to move that ball down the field. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, Tucker just basically came out, ran a nice little wheel route. Wide ass open. Well, yeah, he looked like he set his eyes over there to the other side of the field, let that safety, you know what I'm saying, bite on that side, and which is wide ass open for Tucker Kraft in the middle of the field. Get back to across the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1 for Josh Jacobs with the handoff. Oh no, who y'all think scored the first touchdown tonight? I think it's going to be Romeo Doubs. Hell, it might be the young boy Golden. He the one that got him stuck down there in the shadow of their own end zone. Basically threw that shit out. Looked like he was doing the play action. Looked like he was rolling out to the backside. Defense did not fall for it at all. Threw it over Tucker Kraft head and out of bounds. Safe pass, safe play. Not mad at that. We got 3 receivers set. All set to one side of the field. It looked like we got Frankie Louisville, number 4, on Washington's defense coming down for a blitz. They got 2 high safety. He's not out here for a blitz. He actually on man-to-man with the running back. And Jordan Love runs for a first down. You know what I'm saying? Did a little money jaw. He did a little money first down celebration. Funny thing about it is, it looked like he was going to run out of bounds. Yo, hit these quarterbacks, bro. When y'all think that they're going to run out of bounds, hit these motherfuckers, because they've been playing around and shit. Like, I don't like that shit. Like, you know they're going to protect you. Oh, nah, he wasn't acting like he was trying to run out of bounds, bro. He just lowered his shoulder and just kept it moving. He said, "You're too small. You're too small." That's what he said. Oh, shit, now we got Tucker Kraft down on the ground, apparently. What the fuck was that? I don't know what that was. It don't look like he was hurt. It don't look like he was hurt over there. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was over there. You feel me? Washington defense is looking real suspect right now, man. Can't take advantage of the fact that they got a second string at tackle when, I mean, it's right tackle, but it's still a tackle nonetheless. Don't look like they're getting any pressure on the quarterback. Having issues on the back end, wide ass people being wide ass open on the back end in the secondary. Like I said, it looked like they was attacking Marshawn Lattimore, which is crazy to even say for real that they attacking Marshawn Lattimore, but that's what it looked like. So looked like Washington got some issues on defense early in the season, but we're gonna keep an eye on that and see how this shit turns out the rest of the game, because we watched goddamn Buffalo defense give up 40 points before they decided, like, I think that's enough and we need to lock the fuck in. So I'm gonna let this game play out before I start shitting too much on Washington's defense. Appreciate everybody watching, everybody that's commenting, everybody that's liking. I don't know, man. Reading the report online, it says that Shedeur Sanders is not getting no practice reps, not even on the goddamn practice squad or the scout team. Like, that is crazy. I ain't mean to say practice squad, but the scout team is wild. Not getting no reps over there. Tucker Kraft is on the sideline. We got Romeo Doubs at the top of the screen. Touchdown. Touchdown. I said Romeo Doubs might be the first motherfucker to catch a touchdown. Boy, was I right. Boy, was I right. You know what I'm saying? When you right, you right. When you right, you right. You feel me? Nice little slant route. Let me see how he beat if and how he beat him off the line. Play action. Oh, whooped his ass. Who was that? Did he do that against? Yeah, that's definitely a run look. That was definitely a run look. But boy, oh boy, did Romeo Doubs whoop the DB ass off that goddamn off that release. Oh, thank you, Taylor. I appreciate it. They got my boy Rain Dakota in these commercials, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. They got my boy Rain Dakota. Yeah, my clips don't be working on here on assist and shit. I be trying to clip shit up and it don't be working. I'm not gonna front, yo. Romeo Doubs beat the hell out that DB off the line, boy. You can't be letting people disrespect you like that, bro. You gotta get your get back. You gotta get a tackle, a fumble, a pass breakup, or something on this motherfucker. Let them know you ain't playing. You feel me? You can't be letting motherfuckers just goddamn run down on you like that. Well, run away from you like that. Shit. All right, Washington getting the ball back on the kickoff, and look like they're gonna have a touchback. It started 35. Jayden Daniels coming out for his second drive with the Washington offense. Had a quick 4-and-out on their first drive. Let's see what they do in the second drive to try to answer this touchdown that Green Bay just got. All right, we got Terry McLaurin by himself. Debo Samuel's tight next to Zach Ertz. 2 tight ends, 1 running back, and they running the ball. Great tackle. Van Ness, great tackle by number 90. He snuffed that play out immediately. I want to see who was supposed to have been blocking him and how was he in there so quickly. Oh, nobody. Okay, so the guard was pulling and the tackle decided to go straight for the linebacker and left the defensive end to blow up the play. Got a man in motion. Nice little cut, and then he get tackled. Running play up the gut to Austin Eckler. Third and 7, Michael Parsons is back on the field. It looked like it's time to hunt for the Lion. It looked like it might be time to hunt. Sean Gary on the other end. Oh my man, it's just not fair. We got Micah actually is in the middle. In between the guard and the tackle. I mean guard and center. And he come over on the stunt. And he beats the other guard. Oh man, he almost had a sack. Great little pass drop off from Jayden Daniels. Damn near got the first down. Flag on the field. What we got, a holding? Yeah, that was a nice way to stunt. Yeah, okay, he held him. And he had illegal hands to the face too, so either way you gotta do that. Nothing at all. Jayden Daniels gotta get the ball out. These quarterbacks understanding when you have Micah Parsons on the field, you can't hold that motherfucking rock. And if you do hold it, 9 times out of 10, you either gonna get sacked or it's gonna be a fucking penalty. And I think Jayden Daniels is learning that shit in real time. Jayden Daniels is learning that in real time. Washington ready to punt that bitch off again. Washington, that was a bad drive, man. A bad drive. Oh, that was a hell of a hit, though. You heard that bitch. Okay, so they just went on commercial, but I swore they just showed Dallas Cowboy logo and Green Bay logo. I think it was supposed to be Washington, y'all. Y'all fucking up. Y'all fucking up. Just checking on all the stuff I could check on. Just checking on all the stuff I could check on.
What?
Y'all doing tonight? Y'all make sure y'all goddamn like,
What?
comment,
What?
subscribe,
What?
go over to Patreon,
What?
become a buddy.
What?
Make sure y'all here on Monday
What?
for the first episode of First Hit, First Down.
What?
Can I get a yeah?
Yeah!
You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. Yo, they every time a new game come out, PS5 be like, yo, get the PS5 with the bundle of the new game, B. Come get this John. So with Dallas having to see the Packers in 2 weeks on September 28th, week 4, right? Because I believe week 3 Dallas plays Chicago. This is a good game to pay attention to. Like I said, it's a divisional rival, and it's also the Packers, so we get the chance to scout 2 teams at one time. I'm hoping that the goddamn Packers it's not looking this good by week 4, because they're looking really damn good, especially their defense. Offense is looking on task and on time and shit. So if that's the case, you know what I'm saying, Dallas is gonna have their hand full on week 4. Like I was saying about Washington, defense is looking a little shaky. Offense is not looking consistent right now. You could probably give credit to goddamn Green Bay's defense for all that, for real. But as of right now, though, like I said, Green Bay look legit with Micah on and off the field. And that's scary. And that's scary as hell, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna front. Oh, Love back there. Shout out to Von Miller out here getting the sacks and stuff. But I'm gonna need for Jordan Love not to hold on to that goddamn ball. Appreciate you. Hey bro, I'm trying to get my goddamn clips to work. It's not working. They're not saving every time I click on them. We got 4th and 4. It looked like Green Bay is going for it again. I know I might be a little bit behind from some of you guys, but hell, we here. Got 3 receivers on one side, tight end. It looked like we had 11 personnel again. End of the first quarter. Back in 30 seconds probably, so we're going to take a 30-second break too, over on Assist Live. Come on, man, we need Green Bay to go up by 2 more scores before we can start really talking shit. You guys make sure y'all tune in this Sunday. Of course, we're doing a watch along for the Cowboys and Giants game. Anybody worry about Terry McLaurin or the Washington Commanders? They should have let him go like a real team. You feel? Real teams don't pay their superstars. God damn it. Fucking Micah. That boy Micah serious. Bro, I don't care about nothing y'all talking about. Let's get back to this game. Now that boy get off. No Diddy is incredibly fast. Like, oh my God. That's Penei Sewell that he was beating the hell out of last week, which is one of the best tackles in the league and shit. Yeah, I don't know why I can't get my shorts up here, yo. I'm trying to get my shorts to work. They're not working on Assist Live. They got Jerry Jones up on the fence saying, "Thanks, Jerry," but Micah Parsons next to him. Boy, they treating us like we ain't shit, Cowboys. Can't be the laughing stock of the NFL, man. We are already getting treated like the laughing stock of the NFL. Come on now. All right, they go Packers with they punt. Nice little run back from Washington. Keep wanting to call them boys the Redskins. I know that's not their name no more. Personal foul, face mask, kicking team, number 59, 15-yard penalty. Oh yeah, he did have him by the face mask. Damn, bro, let it go. Shit. All right, so Washington gonna start off with an extra 15 yards closer. The Pack. Did they paint their shirts on, or did they paint their skin white and then add the green letters to it? Couldn't really tell. All right, Jayden break the huddles. We got three spread out wide, one at the bottom of the screen. Terry McLaurin, one running back. Like we're going to the screen to Deebo Samuels, and they snuffed that shit out perfectly. Get Deebo the fuck out of here. This motherfucking running back disguising as a wide receiver. Get him the fuck up out of here, bro. And was that Micah that blew that play up? No, I thought that was okay. Hell yeah. Way to go converge on the play. Way to go converge on the play. Hell yeah. Two receivers, one tight end, two tight ends and a running back. Deebo, yeah. All they want to do is pass the ball to Deebo short and quick and let him run after the catch, because he can't run fucking routes. All he can run is over routes, slants, digs, anything that involves trying to run away from somebody. He's not going to run up, stop on a dime, drop his hips or anything like that and do a comeback route, or you know what I'm saying, no shit like that. So it's all about getting the ball in his hands and let him try to run through people. You don't get the name Deebo for nothing. You got four spread out, one running back in the backfield. Got somebody in motion, look like Zach Ertz, I'm not sure. Oh, way to get there. Way to get there, Terry McLaurin. Hell of a catch. That was a hell of a catch. Way to let that ball go. It was pressure immediately in Jayden Daniels' face. Good job. Good job. All right, like we're rushing. Didn't get nowhere. Damn, Micah look good, bro. Damn, Micah look good, bro. Got me out here stressing. I don't like the fact that my boy looking this damn good. He should be doing this shit in the goddamn Cowboys blue and silver with the star on his head. Two receivers at the top of the screen, the bottom of the screen. At the top of the screen, you got one that's in motion right now. Play action. If you held that shit maybe a second longer, you probably could hit that post route. He was working on that safety, but I understand can't hold that ball when you got the defensive line that the Packers have, plus that man with Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying, being that man. Third down, y'all. Third down, y'all. Empty set. They handled Micah pretty good on that one. Noah Brown dropped it. Noah Brown dropped that motherfucking pass. It was perfect from JD5. Noah Brown. Noah Brown.
Move this man!
Noah Brown, what's wrong with you, bro? You can't be letting no motherfucking ball. Can't be doing that. Throw them off of you. Oh, that was great defense. That was great defense. Number 25 punched that shit out last second. It was great defense. Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that at all. Shout out to 25 punching that shit out the way he did. That's what you call playing through the whistle. All right, we got Green Bay out on the field. What was that? What happened? Oh, timeout. I guess we're doing it. It's a timeout and shit. Let me go run for the cardio over on Assist Live. To everybody that's watching, we are over on Assist Live where you can sync up and watch. You know what I'm saying? Whatever time you are on, you can sync up with my time and we can watch this bitch together. You feel me? You know, run 30-second ad over there on Assist Live. Appreciate everybody out here. Make sure y'all motherfucking comment.
What?
Like.
What?
Subscribe.
What?
Share.
What?
You feel me? All that good shit. All that good shit. You feel me?
Yeah!
Come on now. Come on now. I'm gonna keep putting my picks up here just to remind y'all, because I got faith in my picks. I ain't running away from nothing. We're working on going perfect 16 for 16 this week, but if not, let's get, you know what I'm saying, making sure that we over 500. I don't give a fuck if we one game over 500, but as long as we over 500. My upset of the week is Atlanta over Minnesota. I got a couple upsets on here. Indianapolis over Denver. I believe that is an upset. I was close to picking the Saints over San Fran, especially with Brock Purdy being out, but I just couldn't pull myself to do that. The Saints is not that good of a team. Without even without Brock Purdy, the 49ers is the better squad. So I had to pick them. But like I said, my upset of the week is probably going to be Atlanta over Minnesota. That's my upset of the week. Every other pick is pretty solid. I think a lot of people that makes picks probably got the same picks as I do. There's not too many teams that you guys are going to go against. Real. Yeah, the Packers receivers is actually out here doing their thing against these DBs for Washington. He beat his boy. He made that man look nasty. Love going deep. Oh, y'all Adams. Yo, they gotta connect. Oh, you had him. He had him. You gotta put that on him. J Love. He had that, but he had his ass too, boy. He had his ass, boy. Come on now. Running back. Okay, that's the best run of the game for Josh Jacobs right there. That's his best. That's the best run of the game for him, in my opinion. Yeah, they gotta get some pressure. I mean, that's what any quarterback, you gotta get some pressure on them. We got three receivers at the bottom of the screen. And they running it with Josh Jacobs again. He got that first down. Got that first down. Tucker Craft in motion, coming across the field. Look like they're going running. Oh, no, play action. And he's going deep again. Oh, did he catch it in bounds? It don't look like he caught it in bounds. He caught it, but it don't look like he caught it in bounds. That other foot didn't come down. Let me see that. Oh, no, he did catch that. He caught that shit. He caught that shit, bro. That was a catch. That was a catch. That was a catch. That's a catch. That's a catch. Whole 100% that's a catch. 100% that's a catch. That's a catch. Yeah, you can't play on that one. You can't play on that one. Yeah, you can't even hear the refs because the people already, you know what I'm saying, already know what's going on and shit. That's 100% a catch. Yeah, that's a hell of a catch, boy. That's a hell of a catch. My bad, wrong one. Throwing bombs out here. Throwing bombs out here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I like this. Put your foot on their neck. Got another man in motion. Josh Jacobs up the middle. Get a nice little modest gain. Nice little modest gain. We ain't mad at that. We ain't mad at that. Damn, I forgot they had Bobby Wagner. Like, yeah, they got a lot of veterans on their team, boy, that might be a little bit past their prime over there in Washington and shit. I forgot all about the fact they got Bobby Wagner on their team. Nice underneath. Go get out of bounce. Romeo Dobbs. Ran a little shallow. Cross underneath. Romeo with that goddamn Guardian cap on, looking like a toddler. Boy, they're attacking Lattimore. They saying Lattimore ain't it no more. Coming out on the tight set, 13 in motion. It's gonna be a run. Yeah, I just knew that. Looked like he got back to the line of scrimmage. Might have lost one. We got the first touchdown called when we said Romeo Dobbs and shit. Second one, I got this going to Golden, and he's in motion. Play action. Tucker Craft. Oh, threw a nigga off of him. Who he tossed off of him? Like, was that Frankie Louvu that he threw off of him like that? Who was that? No, it was Harris. Whoever Harris is. Get your motherfucking hands off me. That's the Denzel joke. I gotta get that shit. Get your motherfucking hands off of me. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, running back. Josh Jacob up the middle for a gain about 5 or 6. Gets down to the 2-yard line. Do it again. They did it again. Touchdown, Josh Jacobs. Touchdown.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
They squabbling out there now. Touchdown, boy. Touchdown, boy. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you motherfuckers score. You feel me? That's how you goddamn score. Hell yeah. Come on now. One more score and we talking shit. One more score, we talking shit. That catch from 18 on the sideline was the catch, you know what I'm saying, that kept this drive alive and gave them the extra momentum to go score, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and run this one over there for the cardio on the Sis Live, man. Y'all make sure y'all turn it in on Monday, man. We're going to be talking about all these games that happen this weekend. And the games to come in the following week, you know what I'm saying? Especially that Monday night game. We're going to be talking about that also. Y'all come through on Monday and shit. Fuck with your boy. I'm gonna put my picks up here again. Like I said, you guys could let me know what you think about these joints. Be sure to tune in on Monday to see the results and see how did we go. Did we go 16-0? Like I said, we just trying to make sure we over 500. I don't care. Didn't get a chance to do the show last week, but we did have a player of the week for last week and it was already out on social media. You know what I'm saying? As you guys can see, the player of the week for last week was Josh Allen with 349 passing yards, 4 total touchdowns, and 71% completion percentage, boy. Talking about balling out, and the fourth quarter comeback. I think it was down by 15 coming into the fourth quarter or some shit like that. He balled out, man. He did his thing. And also, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, I'm a guy that loves the trenches and give respect to my guys down there, my offensive, defensive linemen. We got our offensive lineman stat of the week, our O-lineman stat of the week, which is the rookie Tyler Booker. You know what I'm saying? 0 sacks allowed, 0 QB hits allowed, and only 1 pressure allowed in 41 plays. That man balled. And 41 pass plays. That man balled his ass off. And I think Dak Prescott is going to be feeling real comfortable with the interior of his offensive line for real, y'all. Let's get back over here to these picks, though. Uh-oh, we got an injured player on the... He like crying. Damn. What happened to him? All right. Oh, shit. Damn. Oh, none of that shit was on purpose. Of course, he fell. Player fell down on his leg. His leg got trapped underneath him. Wise, we got you. We got you. That's what Bobby Wagner was just saying. I'm not a mouth reader, but he was really mouthing that joint. These new hats for the NFL this year is trash. The mini logo hats, trash. We not fucking with them. We not fucking with them. Injury timeout, guys. Injury timeout. Like I said, you guys make sure y'all here Monday where we going over all the games from this weekend. The main 4 games we will be going over is most of the NFC East teams. 2 of them play each other within the Cowboys and Giants. Eagles got the Commanders, and of course we will be talking about this game on Monday because we got to show some love to the Thursday night games. We will be talking about all the other games that happened on Sunday also. We will be looking forward to the Monday night game, which is the Los Angeles Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders and shit. We're going to have our player of the week for week 2. We're going to have our O-lineman stat of the week. Who's going to be our O-lineman of the week for week 2? You know, we might have some picks ahead or some look aheads for week 3 when it comes to the picks and shit like that. But like I say, you guys make sure y'all tune in on Monday to see everything that we got planned. And make sure y'all here again on Saturdays. Y'all know Saturdays are the days for the Wake and Bake podcast. We will be back really soon. If not this Saturday, then definitely next Saturday. But Monday, you guys make sure y'all here for the First Hit, First Down podcast that we're going to be doing every Monday for football season for the next couple of weeks, man. I'm excited. Shit is popping off for your boy. Still got the Patreon buzzing with the Sons of Anarchy. I just watched goddamn episode 11 today, bro. That kind of fucked me up, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Episode 11 kind of did me dirty. They better not do my boy the way I think they're gonna do my boy. I ain't gonna try to ruin it for nobody, though. I just noticed that my wife commented on the joint. I didn't even see that. I don't know why my comments not showing up on OBS. And we are not going to lose, ma'am. Madam. All right, we back for the kickoff. Green Bay is up 14-zip. Green Bay has looked good on defense and offense. Washington has not looked good on either side of the ball. Washington offense looked like it can't really get started. It's kind of stuck in part. Oh, that's dope. I ain't gonna front. That's fire. That's fire. I can't even front. I can't even front. That joint tough. The Michael Parsons wood joint that the guy got. All right, we got Mike on the left side, fucking with the left tackle. Got Eckler up the middle. Nice little 6-7 round. I think that was Eckler. Oh no, that ain't. That's Merritt. I don't know who that is. Play action, roll out to the right, and ooh, careful, boy. He got popped at the end of it, but hell of a catch with concentrate. Bobbled off his hands, was able to catch him on the second attempt. Terry McLaurin. So we got look like we got a timeout on the field. Damn, Washington losing people left and right this game, boy. Another offensive lineman down. Cliff Kingsbury offense only works good for one season. We saw Kyler Murray's rookie season, and then we saw every season afterwards. Cliff Kingsbury offense is very trivial, very elementary. You know what I'm saying? Very tedious, very, you know, Pop Warner-ish, very college-y, all that type of shit. All that type of shit. Oh, my live going on. I thought it was just me. I thought it was me, but I think we good. Yeah, I think we good. All right, we got 3 receivers, tight end. We out here in 11 personnel again. Running back in motion. Play action. Let it go. Oh, almost threw a pick. Almost threw a pick. And he saw Micah coming off of that edge, boy. I'm telling you, y'all say what y'all want about Micah Parsons, boy, but one thing he gonna do is disrupt the goddamn quarterback timing wholeheartedly. Look at that. Get off of me, boy. Look, he got scared. You knew he was coming back. It's holding low key. Look. Hands all up under his shoulder pads, holding. Noah Brown looked like he down maybe a yard away from the first down. Looked like he's down a little bit from the first down. Hey. Okay. No, we ain't worried about Cliff Kingsbury, punk ass, son. We ain't worried about Cliff Kingsbury. Y'all feel me? All right, 2 receivers tight. Running back coming out the backfield motion. And my shit froze. All right, Jane Daniels ran up the middle for about 6-7 yards. Cool. I'm cool with that. I don't know what's going on with my streams lately, man. I ain't been able to watch nothing without nothing freezing lately, y'all. It's crazy. All right, 2nd and 5. I mean, they know the ball got to come out early. They know the ball got to come out quick. There's not no way in hell I'm about to be worried about them throwing a deep pass on me when I got the pass rush that I have. That's one of the best things that Dallas was able to benefit from, having the pass rush they had when Michael was there. Was able to sit on a lot of the routes and get the interceptions that they was able to get. Let it go. You're throwing it deep. You got Terry McLaurin. Oh, he overthrew him. 4th down. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. 4th and 5. $51 for Matt Gay. And just made it inside. Yeah! He just made it inside. It's 14-3. Green Bay up. We got about 5 minutes to go. 4.5 minutes to go until halftime. Hopefully, Green Bay can score one more time before the half. I don't know why my we good. We're gonna just keep it. We're gonna just keep it cool. We ain't even gonna trip on this one. We ain't even gonna trip. We out of the timeout anyway. I got we like they got, you know, 4 more minutes, 4.5 more minutes to get. Hey, they can score 2 more times for real. And 4.5 more minutes. I mean 4.5 minutes for real. You can score at least 2 more times. For real. If you play your cards right. Let's go get a nice return right here. Let me see something real quick. Go over here on assist. That he did. That he did. Manuel Wilson out to the 29, 28. Yeah. Vince Lombardi. Setting in motion. 83 out of the backfield. Nice block from Tucker Kraft. It's a really good block, boy. He don't get them extra yards without that block. Them Guardian hats, boy. Guardian caps. Basically had Tucker come back as a pulling guard type shit. That was a hell of a that was a hell of a block from Tucker Kraft though. Hell of a block. That's how you're supposed to do that shit right there, boy. That's how you're supposed to do that shit right there, boy. He back in motion. Okay. Josh Jacobs go get that first down, which he did. It is a flag on the field. We got holding on the offense, boy. Where was the hold at? Where was the hold at? They ain't look like no hold. They ain't look like no hold. $13 in motion again. Oh no, that's 13 in motion. Nah, this time Kraft couldn't lay no block. He got laid on his ass this time. The fact that Bobby Wagner is still playing, he's still playing relatively good, man. Shout out to him. This man, he don't really miss games for real. Like he's consistent, one of the most consistent linebackers you ever gonna find in history, man. And I ain't talking about just all-time great. I'm talking about just being consistent, just being available and shit. Like 3rd and 11, he got tapped on the shoulder and it scared him a little bit. He tossing that bitch downfield. The fact that he gave Dobbs that chance, bro, they disrespected Marshawn Lattimore, boy, by even trying some shit like that. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me, though. Disrespectful. Fourth down. Fourth down. Let's go. Oh. He was trying to make something happen. It looked like he almost fumbled too when he got hit. Looked like he almost fumbled when he got hit too. Motherfuck these Commanders, you feel me? We don't respect no Commanders over here, bro. Not the Commander in Chief. not Captain Crunch. Nobody that's a commander. We don't fuck with none of them. None of them. Not even a little bit of them. Come on, man, with this shit. Come on with this shit, man. I know the play didn't already happen by now. It's probably 2-minute warning by this time. You're getting up out of there. Get up out of there. It was a race to the goddamn pile. I meant to the sticks. I think that he got out just right before he got to the sticks. So shit. Second down is short. 2-minute warning. Second down and short. 2-minute warning. Let's go check over here on the Sis Live. Make sure everybody cool. Everything straight. Yeah, we straight over here. Oh, shit. Excuse me. We didn't even get to halftime yet, and I'm over here yawning this shit. I'm over here yawning this shit. Really? Yo, is it me or do Trevor Lawrence look like Caitlin Clark? Yeah. Just different hair color. They twins for real. Trevor Lawrence and Caitlin Clark are the same person, bro. I don't care what nobody say. You ain't never seen them in the same room together, did you? Did you? Thought so. Yo, bro, like they killing me with this shit. Like I said, at this point, there's got to be something wrong with me and my people and my shit over here. Can't all just be these Jones fucking fly in here that keep flying everywhere, and I'm trying to ignore it, but it won't let me. Halftime is in less than 2 minutes. Everybody that's came through that's chilling with your boy, you know I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. 100%. Oh, they're gonna have Sterling Sharp on the halftime show. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to the OG. All right, here we go. We got 2nd and 2. Let me see what Jayden do, y'all. Oh, they handed it off to Eckler anyway. All right, he got the first down. He got that first down. Yeah, like y'all gotta keep. That's what I'm saying, yo. You're supposed to keep your foot on these people's neck. Y'all ain't supposed to let them come back like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that they're coming back, but still, don't let them get no type of life and shit. And if they score before the half, they probably gonna win this game, honestly. And I don't like that shit. So come on, they got 4 receivers spread out. Oh, crazy ass false start, boy. I mean, if I had Michael on the other side of me, that's Laramie Tunsil though. But I mean, if I had Michael on the other side of me, I'd probably be false starting too, boy. I'm telling you, I'd be Lane Johnson all day. Lane Johnson's false start every fucking play. Look at Tunsil. He said, man, I got number 1 on the other side, boy. I can't afford to get beat. Oh damn, they say he led the league in false starts last year with 12 of them bitches. Laramie Tunsil is a pretty damn good tackle too. That's the funny thing. Yeah, well, that's why they got the running back number 30 Eckler out there right now. He's gonna try to chip Micah on the edge, and he didn't do shit. But look, Micah read that fucking screen beautifully and went and got. Oh, he fumbled. Okay. Big homie got it though. Is that Tyler Biadasz? Nah. What did Keyshawn Johnson call that man? Bigadish. Tyler Bigadish. Terry McLaurin is in motion coming across the field. Debo in the slot. Well, no, actually, yeah. Terry McLaurin coming over. He's set down in the middle of the field. He like he's going deep to. Oh, what a breakup. It's going, yeah, to his running back. It was going deep to his running back. It's crazy. 4th and 4, y'all. 4th and 4. What Micah do? Way to get off. Rip inside. Stay this. Look, fit. Look, he don't quit. Keep that motor running. Keep their feet going. Keep them hands going. Keep them hands up. Yeah, 58-yard field goal from Gay. And he is no good.
Boo this man!
Now Green Bay got a chance to go out there and get into field goal range, maybe even get a couple of more points on the board rather than 3. He had enough leg for it, it just wasn't accurate. Being a kicker got to be one of the most nerve-wracking jobs in the NFL because you basically sit on the sideline cold the entire game until they like, hey, come out here and kick 58-yard field goal for us real quick. And they go sit back on the sideline, you know what I'm saying? And get cold again. Good pass. Good pass. Good pass. 8 seconds left. They got enough time for maybe one more pass. Get up out of bounds. How many timeouts they got left? Oh, they got 3 of the timeouts. All right, bet. Yeah, Jordan Love actually been playing really well. Especially like staying calm in the pocket, just moving around the pocket, moving up and out the pocket if he has to, and delivering the ball on time where he need to go. Nice little patient run by Josh Jacobs. Timeouts, waiting for the hole to open up, and it open up. He burst right through that motherfucker. No Diddy.
What do you mean by that?
No Diddy. But that's exactly what he did. That was a hell of a day. Nice couple of plays. Shout out to Matt LaFleur calling the right plays to get those guys in the position that they need to be in to kick this field goal to possibly go back up by 14. No good. No good. He doinked that shit.
Move this man!
He doinked that shit, boy. Doinked the clown ass motherfucker. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Ugh. Boink. Clank. Whatever. You feel me? Y'all making sure y'all hitting that like button.
What?
That comment button.
What?
That share button.
What?
That subscribe button.
What?
Y'all make sure y'all tune in on Monday for the first episode of First Down. First hit, First Down, excuse me.
What?
Make sure y'all go over to Patreon and become a buddy over there.
What?
We got the Sons of Anarchy series going on. We are almost at the end of season 1, y'all. We are on episode 12 now. You feel me? And this shit is getting out of hand, yo. I ain't even gonna front. Like, this shit getting out of hand. But like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button.
What?
That subscribe button.
What?
All that good shit. You feel me? I ain't gonna keep hitting y'all with the whats. I ain't gonna keep hitting y'all with the whats. But like I said, guys, we back here on Monday, and we going all over everything that happened this weekend, and we reacting to see if your boy won a perfect 16-0, or at least, like I said, that I end up being over 500. You know what I'm saying? I need at least 9 wins this week to be over 500. So this is how we doing it. You guys go, y'all, you know what I'm saying? If y'all need me, I'll put a template out there with the empty joints, and y'all can sit out there and y'all can pick your own picks for the next couple of weeks. We can go up against each other. I don't really lose that much. We got the fantasy league going on, the Wake and Bake podcast, fantasy football league going on. The trophy is right behind me on the mantle right there and shit, if you guys can see it. The winner of the league will be receiving that trophy. So you guys just stay tuned. We having so much fun going on in the next couple of weeks. We got some guests coming on the Wake and Bake podcast. I think it's close enough that I can actually say it now. We have the creator, director, star, writer of the movie Sons of Sins. It is a hood movie on Amazon Prime and Tubi, based in and out of Camden, New Jersey. And shout out to my guy Slick, that will be our guest on the Wake and Bake podcast in these coming weeks, man. I'm extremely excited for that, for real. Like, one of the best opportunities I've received in a long time, and we're going to take advantage of it, and we're going to bring you guys some great content because of it. But he's from the soil, he's from the city of Camden and shit, so we're going to have a good time talking with him. Like I said, Monday is the first episode of First Hit, First Down. And we're going to be doing our damn thing. You feel me? We're going to be doing our damn thing. As long as you guys show up, we're going to show out. And I'm ready for Dallas to beat the hell out of the Giants, boy. No bullshit. No bullshit. We at halftime, y'all. I'm going to take a little break. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right back. Take a little break while we at halftime and shit. Be right back. We're going to hit you with the starting screen.
Yeah! It's wobbling out there now. Yeah!
So I was just scrolling on my phone and shit while I was taking a little smoke break, right? And then I see this picture of 50 Cent looking like Franklin the Turtle. And also, just let me show y'all. Can y'all see that? Goddamn 50 Cent looking the way he look crazy, right? But you know what this picture remind me of when I saw this shit, bro? No bullshit. Let me see if I still got that shit in here somewhere. There you go, right here. Remind me of this shit when I saw that motherfucker. When I saw 50 Cent without his goddamn beard, with that hat on, looking like goddamn Samuel L. when he was looking like Russell Simmons. I'm telling you, wait, we gotta hit him with the Jadakiss. Hit him with the Jadakiss laugh on that one, boy. Hit him with the Jadakiss laugh on that one. Packers defensive line, the Packers front seven looks serious, boy. And like I said, adding Micah Parsons can unlock a lot of shit for those young pass rushers and those young defenders over there on that line and shit, man. Dallas did themselves a disservice by trading this generational talent, man. Though, like, that's just me. I don't care how people feel about it. I understand that you guys are like, oh, they can get first round picks and all this other shit. Like, those picks is not always a given to turn into something special. We knew that Michael was something special. But yeah, like, oh, I ain't even going to do what I was trying to do. Let me go and get me something to drink and shall be right back.
Yeah! It's squabbling out there now. Yeah!
All right. We back. Had to go get me something to drink real quick. Washington don't look like they ever been comfortable in this game. At least not so far. Offense look like they've been stuck in the mud. Defense looks slow. They've been attacking Marshawn Lattimore, which is arguably their best corner, at least cover guy from a veteran standpoint. Only thing that I know, we just saw Josh Jacobs score, but the only thing that the Green Bay Packers haven't been able to do consistently is run the ball. So you got to give Washington credit for being able to stop the run, but they haven't been able to stop nothing else, man. Jordan Love averaging 15 yards per pass. Like, that's crazy, bro. That means he's throwing that bitch. that mean he airing that motherfucker. He throwing bombs. You hear me? He throwing bombs out this bit. Nine for 15, 49 yards. That is the first half stats for Jaden Daniels. Nasty work, boy. Nasty work.
Move this man!
You gotta boom. You gotta boom, bro. You can't be out here 9 for 15 for 49 yards. Ugh. Nasty work. Hey, shout out to Sterling Sharp. That's what's up. They put his name up on the Lambeau Field joint and shit. I guess it's like their version of the Ring of Honor and shit. That's what's up. He should have been up there though. Don't wait until he get in the Hall of Fame and then you're like, hell yeah, let's put him up on our joint too. Should have been up there. He's You know what I'm saying? If anything, he should have been up there just because he was a Packer through and through. His career, it was only lasted 7 years, but all 7 years he played with the Packers. And that was a hell of a 7-year run too. Yo, if I was looking at the stats, I think he had like 10,000 yards, if not more, in 7 years and shit. I might be mistaken though. I might be wholeheartedly mistaken. Matter of fact, that's why Google is your friend. You know what I'm saying? You just look that shit up right on your phone. Let me see. Sterling. Start. Let's go. Football Reference. Pro Football Reference is one of my go-to websites. You know, shout out to them. 8,000 yards in 7 years. I mean, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't beat that. That man was on a Hall of Fame trajectory before he got injured and shit. Before he got a career-ending injury and shit, the neck injury. So shout out to Sterling Sharp. And you know, I've always been a big fan of Shannon Sharp. I'm a big fan of tight ends. I'm a pause. That's crazy.
What do you mean by that?
That's crazy. The position on the field that they play tight end. I've always been a big fan of that position. That still sound wild, bro.
What do you mean by that?
It still sound wild. But my point is, Shannon Sharp, I was always a big fan of Shannon Sharp. He was like one of the first hybrid guys that I got the chance to watch personally. Not being able to see too many tight ends that had that speed before Vernon Davis. I think Vernon Davis was the next guy after Shannon Sharp that really had that speed at the tight end position, that like that speed that he's a mismatch against nobody. I mean, against everybody. Like nobody could match up against him. If you put a safety on him, he's too small. If you put a linebacker on him, he's too slow. So Shannon was the first hybrid. You know what I'm saying? The first like receiving type of tight end. Like, you know, the guys that you spread out wide and go ahead and let them take advantage. He was one of those first type of guys right there. I'm not saying he was the first, but he was one of those first. At least in my generation, when I grew up, was watching it, he was one of those guys that I watched. But the whole point of it is, tight end position is one of my favorite positions to watch in football. It's like an extension of the offensive line, but you could do all the fun shit that the receivers and the skill positions do and shit. So that's why I like that shit, because them boys, you got to be a little bit nasty to play tight end, in my opinion, for real, regardless if you were receiving tight end or not, because at the end of the day, you still in the trenches at one point or another, unless you playing the straight up, you know what I'm saying, spread offense, which no NFL team does. $290-yard touchdown drives. That breaks the wheels of defense right there. 10 straight regular season games with the touchdowns for Josh Jacobs. Shout out to him. There's a discrepancy between the two quarterbacks' plays. 13 for 18, 214 yards and a tutty for Jordan Love, and 9 of 15, 49 yards, no touchdowns, no turnovers for Jaden Daniels. The Packers defense has been doing a hell of a job against the Commanders offense. McManus with the kickoff. The Commanders receiving the kickoff and they running back. Look like Debo was out on. Debo down past the 50-yard line. He's pushed out. Nice little kickoff to maybe give Washington a little push in the right way towards the momentum side. All right, we got 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. 1 tight end. We in 11 personnel with running back in the backfield. He's in motion to the other side of the quarterback, and they are running the ball. Got a little 4-yard gain, maybe 4 or 5-yard gain, depending on where they spotted at. It looked like Debo wanted to stay out on the field after that long kickoff, and they had him come off. Or maybe he just ran off. I don't know. We got 3 at the bottom of the 3 bunched at the bottom of the screen. Noah Brown's in motion. Look like we got another false start. Who's that down? Yeah. Van Ness. We got 3rd down, y'all. 3rd down. We got Micah rushing from the right tackle position now. We got number 72 on the tight end right there on the same side as Micah. McLaurin is and Samuels on the same side. What a pass and catch. Zach Ertz made enough separation to go get that pass just in time. I don't know if it was a push off or not. Let me see him. No angle route. Nah. I think that the corners just fell for that slow ass route from from goddamn Zach Ertz. Ref, you gotta protect these mobile quarterbacks, man. That probably should have been a flag. He was a little too high, in my opinion. Hey, man, that was a nice little run to get what you could get. Got about 4 yards out of that. We got Terry McLaurin and Debo lined up together again at the bottom of the screen. Like we just audible into a different play. Here come Debo in motion. Look like they're going underneath the Debo. Debo put a move on the linebacker. And we're there. Yo, whoever got that big dumbass chain on behind Jayden Daniels, just that jaw is stupid. That jaw dumb as hell, that big dumbass chain that they got on. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, yo, and he got held. He got held and he still beat him. Yo, man, I miss Micah so much, bro. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. He got held. He whooped his ass to the inside. It looked like he was going speed rush past him. Faked, basically went inside. You can't get beat. You can't get beat. You can't hold and give up the sack all on the same play. Boo this man.
Boo this man!
It's declined because they gotta give Micah the sack. Hell yeah. Boo that man. Washington going for a 52-yard field goal. And he misses. Another doink. We got 2 doinks in one night. What WrestleMania was that when it was doink versus doink? We got 2 doinks, man. Boo this man. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? You got one job. I understand that they ask you to do your one job maybe once every 20 minutes, but still, you got one job, bro. Come on. I mean, shout out to the fact that he missed though, because we're not rooting for the Washington football Wizards anyway. Let's go. Let's go. It's getting dark out here for these Washington fans, boy. And it's so funny because I'm 99,000% sure that if they was up, if the score was, you know what I'm saying, flipped the other way, oh, them Commander fans will be in my chat heavy right now, boy. They quiet out there right now. It's all good though. They know where to find me. They know where to find me. Every Monday, first hit, first down. Saturdays, the Wake and Bake podcast. You feel me? Y'all know I ain't that hard to find. You catch me on Reaction Wednesdays on the Smoking Buzz YouTube channel. You can catch me all the time on Patreon. You know, I ain't that, like I said, I ain't that hard to find. When, you know what I'm saying? When lose or draw, I'm gonna be talking my shit as a Cowboy fan. No bullshit. I be yelling now, gang gang. Oh, they playing in Buffalo, Miami next week. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Shout out to Micah getting the second sack of the season. It might have been a half a sack, I'm not sure. We got somebody in motion for Packers on offense. Play action. Love, 7-step drop, and he's going deep. Oh, I thought he was going deep, but he still had a man wide ass open. Luke Musgrave. Nice 23-yard dot from Jordan Love. Shit. Man, Jordan Davis at quarterback. Oh yeah, coming across on that little over route. We got an empty set coming out. 5 receiver set. Tucker Craft is in motion to the inside. One single high safety. Blitz coming. Love off his back foot. Goes out of bounds. .9% completion percentage for that pass to Heath. Heath did his thing by keeping his motherfucking feet down, boy. You can't say nothing about that. That's a hell of a pass for the quarterback, but the receiver made that play by keeping his feet down and contorting his body the way he did in order to make that catch, man. Shout out to him. 2-minute motion, running back. Josh, oh my God, Josh Jacobs with a move on Frankie Louvu. Oh no, that's definitely first down. No, that should have been the first, right? It's third down, y'all. It should have been the first though. Third down. Third down. Luke Musgrave is in motion. Look like they're gonna just run this joint. He back in motion. We're gonna run this joint. Oh no. Play action to Luke Musgrave. That's a nice little play. It's a nice little play. Send him in motion. Let him get his momentum going. Get him out in the flats, wide ass open. Pick up that that first down for nice little gain and shit. Look. I was expecting to run. So they even fooled me. Shit. We got Golden in motion. We got a nice little run from, oh, okay, what a duck him underneath the tackles from Josh Jacobs. Look like we might have another holding penalty on Green Bay. It seems like Green Bay is only holding on the run plays, man. Shouldn't be holding on the run plays. I understand you want to get positions and shit like that. But bro, come on. You going most of the time when these run plays you moving for. Yeah, I'm about to say he just wanted to flip his hit to try to create a run lane for his man. Yeah. Come on. Come on, Green Bay. Let's see. Got another man in motion. Oh, I got another man in motion. What happened? Oh, we got a false start. I didn't know that they sent him 85. I don't know what he did, but he was in motion, but they called false start on him. Maybe he might have stepped over the line or something. I've been in tight formation. Another person in motion. They've been sending motion damn near every play. And coming back in motion, that same person. Oh, Watt has open Tucker Craft. Killing them through the seams, yo. I'm loving this. I'm loving what I'm seeing because we have the best seam thrower in football in Dallas and shit. Shout out to Dak Prescott. So, and he loved to throw to his tight ends up the seams. So they keep leaving the middle of the field open for these tight ends, Dallas. Y'all got to make sure y'all pay attention to this shit when it comes to playing the Washington Football Wizards. When it comes to playing the Packers, it look like they pretty much can do whatever they feel like doing. That motion is helping them out a lot. Can't really key on them. It's giving them quick plays, giving them quick opportunities to get the ball out. And the offensive line is actually holding up. Washington haven't got too much pressure, and then when they do bring pressure, shit like this happen. So they brought pressure for you know what I'm saying? They brought a blitz, but it wasn't a run blitz, and he just ran right past that shit. But it gets small in between the tackles, well, in between the guard and the center. Yeah, this is one of those drives that this is one of those drives that's breaking Washington's will right now. Josh Jacobs is in motion. Jordan Love scrambling, moving, throws it away. First time I can say this in a while. Good defense from Washington. All right, we got two receivers up to the top. Josh Jacobs is in motion. Josh Jacobs got the ball. Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I'm gonna need Jordan Love to get the fuck out the way, bro. You not about to set no goddamn block. Get the fuck out the way. But Josh Jacobs out here looking slippery. Looking slippery, no diddy. No diddy.
What do you mean by that?
I ain't gonna front, yo. This 4-down territory for me personally. I'll probably run this bitch again. Look like they might do it like a little pop screen. Oh no, he got 13 in motion. Let it go. Yeah. Oh, bro, if you waited a little bit, you had 88. Matt LaFleur out there was trying to get a timeout. He was damn near on the field. Coaches, I mean, the refs not even paying attention. Y'all supposed to be paying attention to shit like that. Come on now. Damn, he damn near missed that bitch. They back up by 14. What do they do in Green Bay besides like farm and eat fucking cheese and shit? Like, what's going on out there? Somebody tell me what's up with Green Bay and shit. I ain't never in my life experienced that. We're gonna run it one more time. It's probably gonna be the last ad of the night on over there on assist for real, guys. So we're gonna run this shit one time for the cardio. And the rest of the stream and the rest of the game, we will be ad free over on assist. As always, I appreciate everybody that's been coming through, kicking it with your boy. Everybody that's been in the comments, especially over on Assist Live. All my Facebook family, all my YouTube family that popped in to show love. Appreciate you guys. And just, you know, throughout the night, we're going to keep putting up our picks of the week just so you guys can see. Just so you guys can see what we had picked for this week. And like I said, for tonight's game, we did go with the Packers. Hopefully we can continue to be correct this week. I mean, game of the week is probably going to be the I wouldn't say game of the week, but the most anticipated game of this week is probably the Eagles at Kansas City for real. After that, I don't think there's too many more games that even look competitive up there for real. To keep it a bean, if we just going off of team versus team, not based off based off of last year, of course. Oh, now they're showing every time Michael Parsons play, every time the Dallas Cowboys is on TV, you're going to see the trade that shocked the sports world. Basically, right after the trade that shocked the sports world, they're talking about the Michael Parsons trade and the Luka Doncic trade, whereas though both Dallas franchise, whether it be football and basketball, traded away their cornerstone franchise player in the prime of their career. For what a lot of people say is not worthy compensation. Debo just got smacked. Hell yeah. And don't get me wrong, Debo ran, he ran through that shit, but he got smacked. All right, here we go. Washington is out here with the ball, trying to get a comeback going on. Debo in motion, going across the field. He's still behind the line of scrimmage. Jayden Daniels across the middle to his tight end. For about 8 yards. Boy, I do not want to see Micah in week 4, yo. I do not want to see that man in week 4, my God. Oh, let me get these picks off of here and shit. But I do not want to see Micah Parsons in week 4. Way to stop that motherfucking run. Edgerrin Cooper, number 56 with the tackle. Micah Parsons back on the field for this third down, guys. For this third down, Micah Parsons is back on the field. I ain't gonna front, man. I feel like they're not using. I don't know if it's because Jayden Daniels' wrist injury, but like they're not using him the way that they would normally use him with the motion and moving him like out and around that pocket. He don't look as accurate as he would normally be. He damn sure don't look comfortable in that goddamn pocket, boy, because them Packers have been in his face all night. No Diddy.
What do you mean by that?
No Diddy. Nah, not him leapfrogging them, bro. That was disrespectful. They're ready to punt this back off to the Packers. Packers get a chance to put this game pretty much out of reach. I mean, it's never out of reach, man. We still got full 15 minutes left. Well, we basically got 20 minutes left of this game and shit. Go ahead and just like, yeah, the Packers punt returners is like trying to put them in peculiar situations and shit and positions. Them white on whites. Them joints tough. I'm not going front. What we got? It's probably on the receiving team too, so it's gonna push them back even further. Yeah. It was holding. And we got a timeout. I be yelling out, gang, gang. Whoa. Keep this shit going, boy. They beating the hell out of the Washington Football Wizards, and I'm loving it. And I'm loving it. They one good touchdown away from me talking some big shit. On everything. On everything. We doing good though. Now, Dallas handled their business. Kansas City handled their business. You know, the three teams in the NFC East that's vying for that number one spot in the division will all be tied 1-1. The Eagles will probably have the tiebreaker because of the win against the Cowboys. But the Cowboys will definitely be second at that time in the division because of their win against the Giants. And with the Washington's loss. So this Dallas got to handle their business. Green Bay got to continue to handle their business. And Kansas City got to handle their business. And then we go into week 3. You got Dallas versus Chicago. From the looks of everything, Dallas should be able to handle that game and come out of there with a W. Let me hold up. Let me pull up our schedule. Let me pull up our schedule. I thought I had that bit. I clearly don't. I clearly don't have a schedule. I thought I did. Damn. Let's see. All right, Packers from their own 5. They handed the ball off to Josh Jacobs for a gain of 1. Yeah, we got the Packers in week 4, of course, after the fucking Bears game. Then you go to week 5, you got the Jets. Week 6, Carolina, and then week 7, you got these guys right here. So, I mean, you can come out of this, John, for real. You win Giants, Bears, Jets, and Packers. You could come out of this, John, with just 1 L, and that could be, Panthers, and that could be to the Packers, for real. So you can go. You can go 2-5 before that Commander game, or you can go 2-5 by that Commander game and shit. You know, I'm 5-2. Excuse me, 5-2, and that'd be a hell of a record going into that game. You beat those guys. You come out of that game, you got another big game, another big test against the Denver Broncos. And for some reason, as of lately, Arizona always plays us really damn hard and shit. So those 2 games coming out of that game against Washington are important. That third team come across the screen, they came and they blitzed the hell out of Jordan Love. About time Washington's defense getting some pressure on them. Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner with the pressure. Look like they just basically came up the A and B gaps. Basically right in the face of the quarterback. All he could do was go backwards and toss that bitch to the nearest person for quick incompletion. And now we look like we got a punt coming from Green Bay around their own 7-yard line. This game is not out of reach for the Commanders as of right now. That's what I'm saying. They need 1 more score for the Packers. Packers just need 1 more score as a hell of a tackle. Packers need 1 more score to really put this out of the way. Not out of the way, but you know what I'm saying. Make it a lot harder than what it is right now. They only down by 2 scores. Talking about Washington. And we still, in the 3rd quarter, we still have not gotten to the 4th quarter. This is like one of the longest games I've watched in a long time. Shit. It's not longer than opening night, boy. Opening night was some bullshit. With the rain delay and with the lightning delay and all that shit. Boy, oh boy. Let's put these picks back up here, man. Let's put these picks back up here, boy. Y'all let me know who y'all rocking with, who y'all team, where y'all representing from. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all Sunday best on when y'all come through and watch the Cowboys and Giants watch along. I will be wearing one of my Cowboy jerseys. I just haven't picked which one. For opening night, we wore my boy T.O. I might wear his quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I might have to wear my quarterback and Tony Romo for week 2 and shit. So we gonna see. But yeah, like I said, my upset of the week, the main upset of the week will be Atlanta over Minnesota, in my opinion. I think that's the upset of the week, which is waiting to happen. Everything else, I feel like it's pretty much of a lot. You could say Indianapolis over Denver could be an upset alert too. I just think that Denver offense is not as good as it couldn't be right now and shit. And it will cause them, especially if Bo Nix throws the ball away the way he did this past week and shit, regardless if they got the dub or not. Which I don't even know if they got the dub. I think they got the dub. Brock Purdy is out with turf toe. I think they said he's gonna miss up to a month, maybe a month and a couple of weeks. But I still got them beating New Orleans just because I feel like San Fran is a better team overall, even without Brock Purdy. Everything else, like I said, is pretty much self-explanatory. Seattle and Steelers should be a good game to watch, of course, with Seattle going against their old coach and Pete Carroll. I'm sorry, Pete Carroll's the coach of the Raiders and shit. What am I talking about? Fuck am I talking about? Fuck him, I'm fried like a motherfucker, boy. That smoke break did it. That smoke break did it. So look, New England and Miami might be closer than what people would expect, but I just expect Miami to be able to throw the ball on that New England's defense. There we go. We got a little wheel route. Oh, it was going back shoulder to Noah Brown. He been targeting Noah Brown a lot tonight. Out of all of his receivers, between Debo, Terry McLaurin, and Noah Brown, I think Noah Brown has the most targets tonight. And that could be by design for the Packers defense, just allowing him to get the single coverage, and you just got to go there to where as though the safeties might be shadowing, or even linebackers might be bracketing Debo and Terry McLaurin. Nice little, he sat down in the zone to Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz started running to the side instead of running up the field. Third and 1, we out here in 11 personnel. Oh, way to read that. Way to read that. It looked like he might have made the first down, but it looked like he's down just right before it. But who was that linebacker that came in and saw that shit? Williams, number 33. He shot in there beautifully. Only thing, you just wish he had a little bit more force to make the running back go backwards rather than forward. But he saw that shit was beautiful. Hey, it's 4th down, y'all. 4th and short, and they're going for it. 4th and inches, and they're going for it. Micah is on the left inside with Laramie Tunzel. Then 11 personnel. They are running it up in the middle, and they got it. Austin Ekeler's get the first down. He almost didn't. He damn near ran into the back of Zach Ertz. Way to get up inside. No diddy. No diddy. Oh, Jayden Daniels is down for the sack and shit. I didn't even notice that. I looked up. It said, got your ass, boy. It said, gotcha, bitch. He just ripped underneath that, got low, ripped underneath that little rookie joint. Rookie still holding on to him, like, get off my quarterback. Rashawn Gary, boy. Nice pass across the middle to Zach Ertz. If the ball came out, then that's not a pass then. Shit. I mean, that's not a completed pass. Cliff Kingsbury out here looking concerned because he knows that people realize that your offense is only good for 1 year. All right, one down to the last 40 seconds of the 3rd quarter, y'all. It's 3rd and 7. It's 3rd and 7. We got Micah lined up over the right tackle. It's getting spooky out here, guys. It's getting spooky out here. 4th down. 4th down. It's nasty out here, boy. I ain't gonna front, boy. If I was the Packers right now, I'm sending every time back, I'm pinning my ears back. And we going hunting, boy. They ain't about to be out here motherfucking running the ball no more. Oh, it's 4th and 7. And they going for it. At their own 40, I believe. Around 40, 45. No, it's they on 40. And they empty set. Debo on the inside. Micah just beat a double team. Zach Ertz made the catch, but it's not near the first down marker. And there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this flag is about. The top of the route is where the flag came in, or are they saying that it's on the defense, or it looked like it's on the defense? Yeah, they call holding on the defense. Let me see. That was hand fighting. I mean, he tried to throw ball off of him and shit. How come they don't never call that shit on the offense, bro? That hand fighting, and they go over there and smack the shit out of them motherfucker, they fly. JD5 is out there scrambling, and he runs out of bounds. Way to keep contained. Keep your rush integrity. Everybody that rallied and helped, that's how you do it. And in the third quarter, Washington up 14. Come on, y'all. We almost there. This is the start of the fourth quarter. We're going to show these picks again to make sure that you guys know that your boy is going to go a perfect 16-0 this week. Like I said, if not, we definitely going to be over 500. We definitely getting more than 8 wins this week. You know what I'm saying? Last week, I didn't get a chance to do a pick 'em, but I did it on my football cards and shit out here. And I think I was like a team or two off and shit. So I'm not mad at that. But that's for money and shit. So I am mad at that one. But this right here, this is just to show you motherfuckers I'm good at picking teams. And we'll be good. Like I said, if you guys want a blank template of this and shit, where it's just the teams up there where you can do your own picks, feel free. Let me know. I toss that bitch out there, no problem. I toss that joint out there, no problem, for real. Boy, I ain't gonna front, man. This Micah is looking really good on this defense. Bad enough that the defense look good in general, but then having him on that defense, man, not fair. It's not fair. The only people that's supposed to have Micah on defense like that is Dallas. We better get our shit together, though. We can't be on no bullshit come week 4, because, like I said, the Packers look serious. The Packers look serious. Motivating Manning. That's that motherfucking name now. Okay. And it's getting closer to the spooky season, y'all. It's getting closer to that time of the year, you know what I'm saying? And one thing that, if you guys don't know about me and also about my wife, is we are huge horror fans. And last year we did a live watch along. Well, I did a live watch along called 31 Days of Horror in the month of October. Well, the 30 Days of Horror in the month of October, starting from October 1st to October 31st. We will be doing it again this year. The only thing that's different this year is these watch-alongs will be on Patreon, and the edited versions will be on YouTube. You know, oh, look at Michael, look at him. And then the thing about it is, ooh, that hit, boy. But he was running away from Parsons. He was running away from Parsons, and he was looking back to see if he was chasing him, and that's what fucked him up. Looking back to see, like, if Michael was still chasing him, and he got hit low. You can't be taking no hits like that, boy. That's what I'm saying. You gotta protect yourself. It's 3rd and 9. It's 4 down territory, in my opinion. If y'all went for it, at the 40 on the other side of the field. You're gonna have to go for it here too. But it's third down, y'all. Third down gone, you feel me? Packer Maniac. Or Mania, whatever that they had on that shit. But yeah, man, like for October we are doing our 30 days of horror. Like I said, the movies will be fully uncut on Patreon. Some of them we will be doing it live on Patreon, and then the other ones, the edited versions, will be on YouTube too. Maybe a week or so later, but they will be up there too, as long as YouTube don't be hitting me with no copyrights and stuff like that, because they've been playing with your boy lately. But yeah, y'all stay on the lookout for the 30 days of horror. You guys give me suggestions in the chat down below on what movies y'all would like us to see. I just watched motherfucking Barbarian for the first time, and that shit was dope as hell because I had went and saw Weapons with my wife. And it was like, well, the same guy that created Weapons also created Barbarian. You should watch that. And I was told to watch, and I did, and I'm glad I did. But yeah, you guys just suggest some horror movies down there. 9 times out of 10, I've probably seen it, but I ain't got no problem watching it again. So Debo just finding a nice little soft spot in the zone, sitting down in it. JD5 sitting back, firing, let him go. We got a man in motion. We got JD5 on the little rollout. Zach Ertz underneath. Zach Ertz with a nice little move. He's running to the pylon. Touchdown. Touchdown. Zach Ertz ran to the pylon. And nice, like I said, nice little move. Put a move on defender, which you shouldn't be letting the 37-year-old goddamn tight end that probably runs slower than me put a motherfucking move on you, for real. You shouldn't be allowing that. So honestly, he deserves, in my opinion, he deserves to get his ass put on a goddamn camera. And you know what?
Boo this man!
Whoever number 7 is, boo that man, because ain't no way in hell you supposed to be letting old ass Zach Ertz do that shit to you. All right, now start the fourth quarter. We got 13 minutes left, and Washington is down by 7, y'all. That's what I'm saying. All that all that the Packers had to do was just score one more time to put this a little bit out of reach for those guys, because they wasn't moving like that on the offensive end. And shit, now they got a little bit of momentum, got a little bit of confidence, especially because that was a catch and run type of thing. Catch and runs build a little bit more confidence than like a deep strike or a little quick strike for a touchdown, because catch and run means that you had opportunities to take this man down and you didn't. So that takes a little bit more from the defense and actually gives a little bit more to the offense and shit, for real. But they back in the game, down by 7, and they still got a whole quarter to go. This is the game now, y'all. I ain't get the chance. I've been wanting to talk shit all night. I just haven't. I can't. I gotta make sure that we out in the clear before we start talking shit. You feel me? Come on now. I'm not even gonna act like I'm hyped for any of these teams, for real. But like I said, I'm rooting for the Packers because we don't want no team in our division to win. We don't want no team in our division to win. And this is the week that we can actually have that happen. You know what I'm saying? There's only maybe like I say like 4 weeks out of the season, maybe. I think 6 weeks out of the season that we can have everybody in our division lose at one point. Maybe 4, because I'm pretty sure, just like it happened last week, 2 of those teams would be facing each other in the same week and shit. So. But even when that happened, you know what I'm saying? You want the Giants to beat the Eagles. You want the Giants to beat the the Washington football Wizards and shit. You don't want them to lose to them. You want them to beat them. You want Dallas to, you know what I'm saying, beat all those guys, of course. But you want the worst teams to beat the best teams because the worst teams ain't got shit to gain from it. And the best teams got everything to lose from it. You know what I'm saying? When you hating, that's how you want it to play out. All right, Washington with the kickoff. Look like we're going to get a touchback from the Packers to start around at 35. Way to stay in there, though, Washington. Washington, this has been a horrible game on both ends, and y'all just stuck around. In my opinion, it should be like the Packers should at least have 30 on the board, in my opinion, by now. At least 31. You got a cheese head fire helmet. All right, you got 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, and the running back. Got a receiver in motion. Play action. And we're going outside to that receiver in motion. He just the same play that he was whooping Lattimore ass on earlier. That just little sprint motion out, and then he gonna do a little out route. Boom, out. Yeah. Good pass and catch too. That was a hell of a catch. That's a catch with your hands right there, boy. All right. We're still same from Mercer, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Play action. Yep, just let it drop. Hell yeah. That's actually better. That's actually better than catching that shit for real. We got a flag on the field. Holding on the defense. Marshawn Lattimore, boy, this has got to be one of them games that you like, man. I can't wait until this bitch is over. No matter if I win or lose, it's just not my day. Lattimore might fuck around, close this game out for Washington because it's such a bad game. Oh yeah, bro, what you doing? You didn't even have to do that. You didn't even have to do that. Jordan Love going deep. Romeo Dobbs incomplete. I'm not mad at that pass though. That was a hell of a pass. He put it on it to where his receiver could go get it. That would have been a hell of a catch though if Dobbs would have been able to break that in. We got Heath and some bump and run coverage at the top of the screen. We got a man in motion going up towards him, and we running it with Josh Jacobs. Nice little cut back to the inside, Josh. See, and that's the type of runs that you want with your running back. You don't always need those guys to break, you know what I'm saying, 50, 65-yard runs and shit like that. Sometimes you just need a good 6-yard run to establish the fact that we can get 6 yards. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Got a mirror set 2 and 2. Washington has been getting some pressure lately. Love got his man open. Tucker Kraft along the sideline. We also got a flag out there for real. Might have been, it's somewhere in the backfield, so it could be offensive holding. I know it's not a late hit. Illegal contact. Wow. They declined the penalty though. Results of the play first down, and this is on the same person that had the play been made on. You can't do this, man. That's one of my always been one of my pet peeves with Dallas. You can't be the guy getting beat and getting the penalty called on you, bro. It got to be one or the other. Got a man in motion, and we run the ball with Josh Jacobs. $19 for 68, bro. He's not having an efficient game, but he's having a consistent game. Let these motherfuckers know that we're going to be here, and eventually they're going to get tired of hitting him or him hitting them. Oh, shit. We got Jordan Love in motion, spread out wide. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, boy. If he was able to get that bitch, he turned that corner and couldn't keep his feet right. He had a block out in front. The block couldn't get the a full block. I think that was his guard, too, out in front. We got to see that. I want to see that replay because I need to know who was that. Oh, okay, that was his tackle. Number 63 was out there in front of him as a lead blocker. They put Jordan Love in motion, spread him out wide. 83 came in the backfield and just took a direct snap and basically ran the Wildcat. And like I say, if 63 gets that block, he might have still been running. He might have scored a touchdown. Oh. Michael Golden for a nice little run, maybe 8 yards right there on the jet sweep. We're getting some misdirection going on because Matt LaFleur realized that these guys is getting some pressure. They're able to get pin their ears back and get this pressure. So let's get them with some misdirection, make those guys think a little bit. You know, it's actually smart. Because most people was like, oh, well, if they're going to blitz, just throw a screen or throw something quick. And it's like, now, not all the time. If you can do, you know what I'm saying, some motion before snap and then do some misdirection after snap, you can get those guys to think and have them stop, you know what I'm saying, for a split second or two. And that's all you really need in the NFL. 20th carry for Josh Jacobs, which went for a first down. First and goal for the Green Bay Packers. We got 9 minutes on the clock, guys. Packers score right here. This is a really good chance to put it out of reach against them. Now, like I said, we still got 9 minutes left, but it's a really good chance that they put this out of reach if they score right here. Josh Jacobs switched to the other side of their quarterback. Touchdown. Touchdown. Nice little play action pass. Nice little play action pass from Jordan Love. Tucker Kraft wide ass open on a nice little corner route to the in the end zone and shit. Lambeau leap and everything. Nice little touchdown pass. Packers offense looked really efficient. Packers defense looked dominant. Washington don't look nothing like the team that we saw last year. Like that's the only way I could put it. Only way I could put it. That's the only way I could put it and shit. And I'm not trying to say that in a bad way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be ignorant. I ain't trying to be ignorant about nothing. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that's all I'm saying. You feel me? We in a timeout. We in the timeout. While we in the timeout, I'm put these picks up here again. Make sure y'all checking out the pics and shit. And that's a hell of a way. That's a hell of a way for the Packers to answer, though, because of the fact that Washington was gaining some of the momentum. They went down there and scored. Like I said, they was able to, and the way they was able to score with the slow ass tight end, that can really gain some momentum on the other side of the ball. And the Packers was able to answer the bell right back to that. So shout out to them for answering that shit in the fashion that they did. It was really dominant, for real, in my opinion. The way they answered that call, for real. That was a hell of a drive. And their drives, like their scoring drives, has been on some like, we're gonna break your will type shit. We're gonna run this ball 10 out of, you know what I'm saying, 14 plays on this drive. And shit, we're gonna hit you with a couple play actions, hit you with a couple misdirections, make you think, make you not be able just to attack and shit. This is the position that you want your defense, and if you're the Packers, you want your defense to be able to just go out there and pin their ears back and just go get the quarterback, which I think they will be doing relatively soon, for real. It's getting to the point now that you're down 2 scores, and now you're not going to be able to sit back and really try to run that ball the way you want to. But we got that touchdown pass to Tucker Kraft. All right, kickoff to Washington, and it is a touchback. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you able to get pressure with your 4 down lineman, you can play zone on the back end with the rest of them. Your linebackers and your DBs can just play zone. Keep your eyes on the quarterback, especially when you got a quarterback like Jayden Daniels that like to move around and try to get up out of there. You can play that zone on the back end and keep the eyes on the quarterback, make him have to take a lot of the stuff that's short and underneath, because he's not going to get too much stuff deep. And he's not going to have a lot of time for those deep routes to develop because of the pass rush. We got a man in motion coming across to the bottom of the screen. Jayden Daniels step back, moving around the pocket, steps up, drop down for a gain of 3. And that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. He stepped up. Nobody is open downfield. He moved around the pocket. He's trying to run, but they're playing zone. So the linebackers and everybody that's down underneath can react in time to go and rally to make the tackle or hold him to a 2 or 3 yard gain, you know. Austin Ekeler on a late delayed handoff. Micah's walking into the pile instead of going to attack the pile to go get the tackle, but hey, he's okay to take that play off. Three receivers bunched. Oh, why that? I'm about to say. They did not block. Number 7 was coming straight down the middle on Jayden Daniels. I think that's the center's fault right there. They didn't rush just for that time. Yeah, they added an extra linebacker, and Jayden Daniels and or the Packers offensive line did not account for that. I'm not the Packers offensive line. The Commanders offensive line did not account for that extra man at all. Number 7 coming down. Deebo Samuel in motion. They're sending the linebackers again. They sending the actual blitz, and we have a drop. I don't know if that was a drop or a pass breakup. I don't know. That was 4th down too. Damn, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that was 4th down. They brought a blitz on 4th and short. Great job by Keyshawn on this. That was a hell of a fucking. That's what the DB wasn't able to do on Romeo Dobbs at the goal line and shit. That was a nice fucking play right there. Shout out to the DB for getting that play, you know what I'm saying, getting his hands on that and knocking that down for real. That was a hell of a play. Jayden Daniels.
Fool this man!
Jayden Daniels, boy, them stats not looking really good tonight, my guy. It's not looking good for you tonight, Cliff Kingsbury offense. That shit looking real stagnant. Looking real college-ish. Come on, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? 16 for motherfucking 28, 119 yards, and 1 touchdown. This offense is what I would like to call garbage, trash, horrible. Get y'all motherfucking weight up before y'all ever thinking about coming for big brothers in the division. Yeah, y'all made it to the NFC Championship game last year, which was cute. But now y'all back to being them dumbass motherfucking Commanders. I was about to start to call y'all the Redskins again. You got Cliff Kingsbury, a goddamn college offensive coordinator, masquerading as a professional coordinator, and his offense only lasts 1 motherfucking year, like I've been trying to tell niggas. Ask Kyler Murray, ask anybody that's been underneath his offense. As you guys can see, he's doing the same shit that he did last year, and it's probably gonna fuck around and get Jayden Daniels hurt. Jay Daniels been sitting around in his pocket because he got a wrist injury. Look at the flick of the wrist. This man's getting his ass beat in that pocket. They can't protect him. His receivers can't get open. Terry McLaurin looked like he might have lost a step, and Debo has gained a few pounds. You feel me? Shout out to the old ass tight end that was able to get that touchdown, man. I couldn't wait to talk my shit. I couldn't wait to talk my shit. Because y'all thought it was over with, I'm right now, mister. I couldn't wait to talk my shit, boy. I told y'all once they get up by another touchdown, I was going to talk my shit. The Commander fans and the Commanders themselves thought they was nice last year. Y'all made it to the NFC Championship game. We proud of y'all. But remember, y'all always little brother. Forever. We got a man in motion, tight end in motion for the Packers. Look like we're going to play action. Look like he's going for, did he get there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought he caught that shit, boy. I thought he caught that shit, boy. I was about to say. I was about to put the goddamn Stone Cold music back on, boy. Motherfucking Washington football Wizards getting their ass whooped out here, and it's good to see. It's good to see.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Yeah. They squabbling now. Josh Jacobs for a nice little run, maybe a gain of 3 or 4. Maybe a gain of 3 or 4 for real by Josh Jacobs. I really wasn't paying attention. Because now I'm talking my shit now. Now I'm talking my shit. I don't really give a damn about this game no more because I feel like it's out of reach. Washington offense is not going to give you shit. They gave their best shot when Zach Ertz had a 20-yard reception and made motherfuckers miss. That ain't going to never happen again for the rest of his career. Let it go. Watch yourself. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. 4th down, y'all. 4th down. And Washington is bringing some extra pressure to try to get the ball out of Jordan Love's hands faster. At this point, I think that's just Dan Quinn like, yo, we got to leave here with something. You know what I'm saying? We can't just let them go out there and keep scoring on us. So what we're going to do is we're going to just motherfucking just keep blitzing. We're going to just keep attacking his ass. And I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. I ain't mad at that at all. Bring this back up a little bit more. Yeah, they ready to punt this off again. Got about 5 minutes, just over 5 minutes to go. Well, just really over 6 minutes to go for real. Jayden Daniels get back on the field. Mike and the boys get a chance to add to their pressures and sack totals and shit today. It don't seem like they had that many sacks. They might, you know what I'm saying, they might have maybe 3, I think. But I know they have a lot of pressures. They speeding up that boy. He can't complete a pass right now. He damn sure can't look downfield to try to complete anything deep because he don't have the time. And now I think that they're speeding up what they like to call his internal clock, to where as though he can't even, you know, drop back, hitch, and throw. He's like, get the ball, look, get that shit out of my hands as fast as possible because my offensive line ain't gonna be able to stop these guys. And he made it. All right, they up by 17. The Packers up by 17 now. So with that being said, the Washington Football Wizards is motherfucking trash, boy. Y'all get out of here with that big dog talk, that big stepper talk. Y'all still little niggas. Y'all still are little niggas in this division, boy. And when we see y'all, when we see you, Ricky, when we see you, Ricky, we coming for the motherfuckers. Remember last year they screamed, they want Dallas. And what happened? They got their ass beaten that game too. Y'all keep y'all motherfucking comments to yourself. Y'all Washington Wizards. I'ma leave y'all alone though. You feel me? All I know is we big brother.
What?
We got 5 Super Bowl rings.
What?
We got Dak Prescott.
What?
We got CeeDee Lamb.
What?
We don't got Michael Parsons though. We don't got Michael Parsons though, boy. The Packers got him. And I'm still sick about that. Boy. Ain't nothing gonna change in my mind when it comes to that right there. That shit is a hurt piece not having my boy, for real. I wish we had Micah. And don't get me wrong, because I think our run defense in week 1 looked pretty damn good. I know people are like, oh, they ran for 158 yards as a team. Yeah, but the only person that averaged more than 3 yards a carry was the running back, which he didn't have any designed runs. It was just him finding running lanes because we didn't have too much pass rush integrity and shit. But, you know, once we actually keep our rush lanes and keep contained on these plays, stop, you know, trying to rush inside to make a play and keep you contained on the outside and make this man actually read a defense. Don't worry. Y'all see in November when we play those guys again how much of a difference it is and shit. Especially because I expect the defense and the offense to be better than they were in the first game. And I feel like our offense was way better than the Eagles in that first game and shit. But I'm really just giving you guys my thoughts for real because I didn't get a chance too much to talk about the first games of this week because I was too busy setting up for First Hit, First Down, which will premiere this Monday when we speak on everything that happened from this game to the last game on Sunday Night Football, and we preview Monday Night Football, which will be the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Still having a hard time calling those guys Los Angeles and Las Vegas. In my mind, they forever be San Diego and Oakland. All right, you got another touchback out to Washington. Washington got the ball at 35. They showing Sterling Sharp get his induction to the Packers Ring of Honor. Well, their version of the Ring of Honor at halftime. Oh, shit. I ain't gonna front, I'm getting tired. Jaden Daniels out here looking like a deer in the headlights in this game. We got Zach Ertz immersion on my big low shit. He hits Zach. Now that's one thing about these veteran tight ends, boy. They're gonna find that soft spot in the zone. They're gonna sit their ass right there. They're gonna present themselves to the quarterback, and 9 times out of 10, they're gonna catch that joint. That's just veteran tight end play right there, man. Some of the best tight ends in history prolonged their career because of their ability to be able to just sit in the zone and find, like, you know what I'm saying, find the soft spot in these zones and shit, especially on crucial downs. One of my favorite tight ends, of course, is Jason Witten. Being a Dallas Cowboy fan, he was known for that. You know what I'm saying? I think that man played 20 seasons, 21 seasons, or close to. Yeah, he probably ain't played that long, but he played close. You know what I'm saying? Played close to and shit. Good defense, yo. Number 25, bro. Whoever he is, go ahead. Oh yeah, man. They've been testing you all night, and you've been answering the bell, regardless if it's with running backs, tight ends, receivers. You've been out here doing your thing. Yeah, four receiver set, I think. Yeah. He just had to let that John go. Jayden Daniels out here looking like, please, y'all just block 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Damn. Cliff Kingsbury out here like, man, I should have just stayed in goddamn Columbia, wherever I was at and shit. All right, guys, 3rd and 10. Over the middle. Debo able to go get that first down. I'm telling you, bro, it's only routes going across field that Debo can run. You will never see Debo running the goddamn comeback. You will never see Debo running the goddamn oh damn, Austin Eckler. You all right, bro? I don't even see no end breaking routes because he can't break. He could only run across field. Like, get that nigga a shallow dig, a over route, you know what I'm saying, a crossing route, something of that nature. Oh, that's an Achilles. That's an Achilles. By the way that he tried to take off, that's an Achilles or a calf, but I feel like that's an Achilles. Because he's looking around like, something hit me in my ankle. Whenever your Achilles pop, bro, and that's coming from a person that just pulled his shit, you feel like somebody just kicked you in the back of your foot or some shit. Like, you looking around like, what the fuck was that? And that's what happened to him. I think he's going for the season. Shout out to Austin Eckler, man. Damn, bro. Another one bites the dust. God damn. One time for Austin Eckler. You feel me? Come on, bro. Like, you see it on his face. He already knows this season is done with. 2 games into it, I'm done. I'm telling you, man, I said this shit last week, that it hurts me to watch these guys that train the entire life, their off season and shit like that, to come into the season so early. Nice little throw on the run. To come into a season so early and get it, you know what I'm saying, taken away from you by injuries, man. That gotta be the worst feeling in the world, for real. It's not like you could control that happening or not. You feel me? That's not something you can control. That's just the luck of the draw sometimes. They going fast trying to keep this this Packers defense on their heels, and he's been doing a good job. They moved down the field on it. He hurt himself getting pulled down like that. Yeah. I saw that shit. Jayden Daniels, and that's that hip drop tackle. If I'm not mistaken, that they was trying to ban. You can't ban those type of tackles, bro. It's football. All right, let's go. Let's see. Drop back. Fire. Terry McLaurin. About second and goddamn. I mean, about 3 and 2. 3rd and 2. Where's the flag? What's the flag for? What's the flag for? Come on, ref. Get the fuck out of here now, yo. Are y'all trying to allow this motherfucker? Is it something about the sport, the points? I don't think. Let me see. I hate that, dog. He ran straight down the middle of him. When somebody runs straight down the middle of you, your hands naturally fucking do this, like a hugging motion and shit. That wasn't no goddamn hole, and the ref should know that. That wasn't no motherfucking hole. If anything, it's offensive pass interference. He ran straight down the middle of that man's chest. And shit, like you can't call that shit, bro. Like, let that shit just go on. You can't call that. Washington got a timeout and shit. Had to call a timeout. Looked like they was about to have a delay a game penalty. All right, let's go. First and goal. We got Terry McLaurin in motion. Ball start on the offense because they was lined up across from Micah Parsons, man. His presence is a presence. I'm telling you. Oh no, I thought that was Micah because I saw the black arm sleeves and shit. That was a Micah. I thought that was Micah and shit. My bad. I don't want to sound like I'm out here glazing, as the young people would say. Boy, if you don't look, if that safety don't come over, I'm tossing this bitch right up to Terry McLaurin. Oh, never mind, because he's going across the middle of the field anyway. You ain't going nowhere, bro. You got to be careful, my guy. If you want to scramble, scramble to make a play. Don't be scrambling to trying to find rush lanes. God, they waiting on you. All right, they're going empty set again. 5 receiver set. Look like they, yeah, I was about to say, look like they blitzing anyway. They did. And Debo was able to score a touchdown. This is his second week in the touchdown. Fuck Debo Samuels. He's not like that. Another underneath, another shallow route. Just get this fucking fullback the ball and let him run. They going for 2. Because I need y'all to know I'm hating. I am hating. Like, I'm hating. I'm big hating. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, I know they like, the Commanders got a chance. Like, what?
We have a chance.
Do you kidding? Now get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's move
Y'all lose
on,
by
man.
200.
Let's
Stop.
move on. Let's move on, man. You can't.
You hear me? You hear me? He gonna try to run that bitch. All right. Holding on the offense. Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped. Oh, offsides. Damn. Man, listen. This game is over. They just made this shit look a little bit more respectable, but this shit was not even close. This shit was not even close. And I'm confident, you hear me? I'm confident that he's not gonna come back. Here we go. We got an onside kick coming from Washington. I don't like the new rules, kickoff rules, man. I do like the element of surprise when you used to get an onside kick that you can just do from the regular kickoff position and shit. Now you actually have to call that you're doing the onside kick. I mean, that was a really good onside kick, though. I mean, the Packers did recover. Just to let you guys know, the Packers did recover, but that was a hell of an onside kick. If the like nice little bounce right there. If the guys was able to chase that bitch down, they probably could have got a chance to at least tap it while I was in the air. All right, we're gonna go for a run right here to the strong side. Josh Jacobs is a really patient runner, yo. He's a really, really patient runner. Most running backs would have ran right into the back of their guard. Nah, I think that's the season for Austin Ekeler, boy. That false hope that the Washington Commanders had because they beat one of the worst teams in the league and the New York Giants and shit, that's the fuck y'all get. You hear me? That's the fuck y'all get. Excuse my language. I know I'm out here tripping and shit. I can't, it's just weird. It feels weird seeing Micah Parsons in any other jersey than the Dallas Cowboy jersey, bro. This really bothers me, yo. I'm not even gonna lie. This shit really bothers me seeing this man in any other jersey other than the jersey that he belongs in, which is the jersey of my team, the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, bro, why would you take that sack? I mean, I understand that you want to let the time keep going and shit, but come on, bro. That Dorrance Armstrong, shout out Dorrance Armstrong, the ex-Cowboy. The goddamn Commanders have a lot of the goddamn Cowboys on this team. Y'all didn't even know that, did y'all? Y'all didn't even know that, did y'all? Commanders got the Cowboys old coaches and old players over there, man. No bullshit. No bullshit. Look at Josh Jacobs. Look at Josh Jacobs just carrying motherfuckers. Oh my goodness. Hell of a run. Hell of a run. Oh, this is the first game after 9/11. They replaying back to that shit. They flashbang back to that. Al Michaels, man, he didn't call some of the biggest games in history, man. Shout out to bro. Voice of a generation. Voice of a couple generations, low key. Real. I'm not even on front. It's just so funny that people think that rookies are going to just be great every single season. I'm seeing the Discord behind or around Jaden Daniels on social media, and people were just basically trying to make it seem like he's trash now. But like I said, that's not the case. He's going to be consistently good. This is a bad game, without a doubt. This is a bad game. But he's going to be consistently good. He's just not going to be as good as he was last year because, like I say, these defenses and defensive coordinators get paid too. And they get paid to do their job, which is to stop the offense and stop their best players. So if the more tape that these guys get on you and understand your tendencies and what your likes and dislikes are, what are you good at, which side of the field you'd like to attack more, shit like that, they're going to play to their strengths and to your weaknesses and make you have to either get better at your weaknesses or you're going to have to find a different way to mask those weaknesses and shit. Like, that's all. I still think that the Packers helmets is tough though. It's something just about it that all white with the green. I mean, with the green in it, no yellow. It don't even look like they got any yellow on the helmets. Like the face mask might have been tough if they was yellow though. I don't know. Deebo Samuels with a whole bunch of moves and shit. Like I said, yo, this man running the yard. The furthest he run away from the line of scrimmage is probably 10 yards. As far as he's gonna go away from the line of scrimmage and shit. And he's still gonna be coming across the field and not up the field and shit. And find that tight end in that zone. Zach Ertz. It's a minute and 8 seconds left, y'all. And the Packers, the Commanders are playing with a great sense of urgency, but they're down by 9, if I'm not mistaken, bro. Y'all not gonna be able to come back. They're not gonna be able to come back. It's 2nd and 10 because they had to spike the ball to save time, clock it. They don't have no more timeouts left. Got three receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Oh, way to smack that down, number 95. Number 95 is out here playing center field, and he looked like he's shaped like a goddamn defensive tackle. I'm pretty sure he's defensive tackle. He out here playing middle field and shit, center field. Way to get your hands up there. Try to hit Zach Ertz coming across the middle, was incomplete. 4th and 10, y'all. 4th and 10, and we got 57 seconds left in this game. Oh my God, Micah, yo, the way he was able to beat his defender or the blocker inside, bro, that shit was disgusting. Like he split the double team before they even got the chance to get the double team started, bro. That shit was fucking disgusting. Bro, I'm gonna miss this man, bro. He's an amazing player, bro. I don't know what the fuck is people talking about. He's an amazing player, bro. Like, for him, like I said, for him to hit that goddamn, to split that double team. Look at that. Look at that. He was being held to, and like for him to split the double team before they even could get over to double team him is stupid. The fuck out of here, Michael, man. Like I said, I miss bro. I miss bro, yo. All right, look like they're taking a knee, and that's game, y'all. That's game. Get them bum ass Commanders the fuck up out of here, boy. Excuse my language, YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. Get the Commanders up out of here, boy. What they thought they was. They thought they had a chance. They thought they had a chance. Hey, what?
We have a chance.
Do you kidding? Now get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out.
Get the fuck out of here.
Let's
Y'all
move
lose
on.
by 200.
Let's move on. Let's move on, man. You can't.
They ain't lose by 200, but still, get out of here, bro. We straight. We straight. Shout out to the Packers for doing what they had to do. I'm really proud of them being able to get the Commanders the hell up out of here, because now all Dallas got to do is make sure they beat the Giants, and all the Chiefs got to do is make sure they beat the Eagles, and this division is back the way it should be with Dallas tied for first. Hell of a game by the Packers defense. Packers offense did what they were supposed to do. In my opinion, the Packers offense should score way more points than they did. The Commanders look a lot worse than they did last year. Let's just say it's because it was early, right? We're going to say, you know, it was early in the season and they just haven't found their mojo yet. But they don't look as good as they did last year. And like I said, if you got a year worth of tape on a rookie quarterback, they're not going to look as good as they did in their rookie year. And Cliff Kingsbury only have a year worth of offense in his repertoire. And then it goes back to the mediocre bullshit that we've been seeing, whether it be with Kyler Murray or right now these first two games with Jaden Daniels. And say what you want about the Giants game. The Giants is a horrible team, but even in the Giants game, the Commanders offense didn't look as good as it should and shit. But yo, man, I appreciate you guys kicking it with your boy tonight, man. This shit was fun. This first game that we actually got a chance to finish for real, because the last game that I was going to do a watch along for, which was the Commanders and Giants game, we had some technical difficulties. But we are here. We doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? We are 1-0 on our pick so far this week. We picked the Packers to win this game, which they did. You guys make sure y'all tune in on Monday for First Hit, First Down, guys. This is episode 1 for week 2 of the NFL season, man. And then you guys make sure y'all tune in on Saturdays for the Wake and Bake podcast. Like I said, if we're not back this Saturday, we will be back next Saturday, man. I appreciate all the love and all the support. Make sure y'all go over on YouTube and check out all the Sons of Anarchy shit that we got going on over there.
What?
Make sure y'all go over on Patreon and become a buddy.
What?
Make sure y'all hit that like button.
What?
Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button.
What?
Make sure y'all go over on Assist Live and y'all hit that follow button over there.
What?
And I appreciate you guys so much, man. Peace and love. And with that being said, I am gone. Stay fried, my friends.